Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a Risk of Resources semi-final tournament of the week. I'm Race. I'm here with Goji today.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody. How we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Let me send out some alerts to make sure that the stream is on. Okay, so let's go over what is actually going on today. Today's a big day. Like I said, this is our semi-finals right now. Next week is grand finals. And we have 4 players today. We have Reddy, Confused, Sneck, and Tyler. And 2 of them only are going to grand finals today. So the bottom 2 players are going to be just gone.
What are they going to be, Race?
They're going to be chopped, man.
They're going to be chopped.
They're done.
Big stakes today.
Huge stakes, actually. Reminder, this is a tournament with a prize pool at the end of it, right? And we have what I think it's $1,050 as of last week is the total prize pool amount. So if you lose here, you don't get anything. You're done. If you can get into grand finals, you can get a little bit of something guaranteed, but definitely going after that first place gets you the big cash prize. So that's what everyone's fighting for right now. And a reminder, you can also contribute if you'd like to. There's a link below the stream or exclamation point donate. You don't have to. It's just as an option. I know a few people have, which has been really cool. As for today, though, we're also doing 5 loadouts, right? Next week, we're actually doing 6 loadouts, but today we're doing 5. And that's already more than we usually do in a race. So this is already going to be a little bit more mentally taxing, I think, than some of the other ones have been. There's a lot of pressure today.
Yeah, and there's potential for tiebreakers as well, because you could tie for second.
Yeah.
So there's potential for 6 even today. A lot of risky rain to be played.
Oh man, and there's also a lot of room for comeback though, right? So if you do bad in the first load or something, there's more of a timeline here. There's more of a chance to say, hey, I can actually come back from this. I can get my points back up on the board and stuff. Sometimes with 4 loadouts only, sometimes they run into situations where, like, if someone feels too bad about maybe their first couple runs or something and they can't really dig themselves out of that hole. But I mean, there's plenty of opportunity today. As for the loadouts, we have Pressure Mine NG, we have Alternate M2 Railgunner, we have Fantastic Merc, Focus Assault Eviscerate, Blight Acrid, and we have a False Sun to round it out with Meridian's Will, Spikes, and the Laser Burst.
That's going to be a fun one to finish off today.
I think so too. It's going really fast.
It could come down to some skips at the end there.
Yeah, I saw everyone practicing their skips at the before we started today. Everyone was just making sure that they had brushed up on everything, make sure they're good. And speaking of, I think we're ready to start, Goji. So if you want to tell them they're good to go, let's do it.
Cool.
All right. Let's switch over to the screen. It looks like everyone is ready. Very exciting. This has been in the works for a while, and I'm glad to see everyone kind of finally get into this point, right? Everyone has worked hard to get here through pools, through quarterfinals as well. Last week we saw it was Ready and Confused that worked their way 1 quarterfinals just to get here. So will that be in vain? I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of the exciting thing, right? It's like there's this big journey that a lot of players are having right now. Oh, Sneck is almost dead.
Oh my god, what happened? Did he hit a blood shrine?
He did hit a blood shrine. Oh, Confused is looking at it too. He's like, these guys, they love hitting their blood shrines and dying stage 1. They truly do.
Yeah, I think what's going to be really interesting today is on the top we have Confuse and Sneck, who are speedrunners, known to play very aggressive, take big risks. Then on the bottom we have Tyler and Ruddy, who are quite the opposite. They're pretty safe players. You know, they try not to take too many risks, maybe make a little bit more macro plays throughout their runs. So we can already
Yeah,
see that with the Blood Shrine. It's obviously Confuse and Sneck are going to hit the Blood Shrine, and obviously
yeah,
Tyler and Ruddy are going to be like, nah, we don't need to do that.
yeah. It's so interesting, but I mean, it does show that, you know, both play styles are viable as well. I mean, they all got here, which says
Yeah.
a lot about how they play. I just think it's interesting. So many different play styles within even just racing like this. And I know that some people may say there's only one right way to play or something, but there's not. And when it comes down to it, it's a live event and things happen. It's tough. It's
Yeah.
random.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think about this loadout? What are your concerns about it? Because I think this is one that has some concerns.
I mean, obviously, pressure mine isn't ideal, right? Um, it has to be Mithrix, right? It's always going to be Mithrix with NG. Like,
Yeah.
when we get there, do we have a pillar skip? Which obviously we don't have one innately. And if we deal with pillars, how do we do that? How do we deal with the fight if we don't have movement or feather? It's going to have to be maybe some creative solutions with the turrets or the way you use your items. We'll see, but
Yeah, this is, I think it's one of the few loadouts where even if you're playing kind of slow, you can just get into positions where you can die.
yeah.
It's not just like go fast and it's risky or go slow and it's a smooth run. There's a lot of risk throughout this whole run, and we see Confuse actually picking up a Trophy Hunter's Tricorn.
Oh
And
shit.
there's going to be AWU later, so we might see him save that all the way to stage 4 and potentially get some empathy cores and a red item.
Yeah, I mean, we have sirens like 3 out of 5 runs today, so
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's that's awesome. Hopefully they do remember. I mean, I don't know. I using the gun. I mean, what bosses are there stage 2? We can get like a Gloop, we can get BG, Neural no one wants. Stage 3,
Yeah.
maybe there's Little Disciple, there's Mern, and there's Shattersplane. Those aren't
Hmm.
bad, depending on the build. I could see Ruddy going for a Mern, not really saving for AWU or anything. I feel like
Well, we'll see.
I know that
We'll
some
see.
people don't like breaking the eggs on sirens, even if they have a gun, because it like that alone takes a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It is an
Yeah, it's going to
investment for
depend
sure.
on it's going to depend on the other equipment they find throughout the run, for sure. Uh, NG is one of those survivors where if you can get like a capacitor build going,
Yeah.
that's going to probably be stronger than just your normal loadout. And then, of course, if you find a vase, you probably need to take a vase. The pillar skip and just the movement you get from that is going to be a little bit too strong to turn down.
Hmm.
But see if it looks like everybody will get the gun here. Yeah, Reddy's walking over there now. Tyler just picked it up, and Snack did find it a minute ago.
There were 2 mountain shrines on the stage, by the way. Imagine using the gun to get the double mountain shrine, get like the quad ATG or some shits, and then just winning the run.
It could have happened. Oh, we do see Tyler printing bleed right now, and
Yeah,
Reddy's doing the
few.
same thing.
Yeah, I don't know how much confused or Sneck went in. Looks like they're not. I mean, that's again just kind of speaks to their playstyles, but Tyler and Reddy
Yeah.
going 4 into bleed each. Sneck and Confused just saying, hey, we don't really need it, I guess. Let's just kind of go with what we have.
Yeah, I think the one thing that was risky about that print is they did lose their hoof.
Yeah.
And movement speed's going to be very important on this loadout. You have no mobility options whatsoever.
I'm
So
so
every little ounce of movement speed is going to be very
yeah.
strong.
I'm surprised that Tyler went that far into bleed and then didn't get rid of the syringe. I would have just gone to get another one at that point, but maybe they
I
wanted to
mean,
keep it.
do you think you get a little bit more bleed from that one syringe with the attack speed it gives you? Like, is it going to stack more?
I have to calculate it out. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, if it might help them just feel good about their M1 though, use it a little bit more often, which I think is totally fair.
Yeah.
So
And Snack actually did end up printing some bleed
5
there.
in, and also
He ended
keep
up
in the
doubling it down.
syringe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that option. Confused, on the other hand, he's well into stage 2, managed to find an opal, find a mocha, found a drink. So looking a little bit comfier, but no real damage at all right now.
Yeah, this
And that's going to
is
become an issue
this is
soon.
probably an example of speed versus acceleration. Like Confuse is going very fast, but the others have higher acceleration with this bleed, right? Come Mithrix, they're going to have a way faster fight. At as of this moment, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see if Confuse can kind of make that up, but it, to kind of push past a 5 bleed build from one of his other opponents, that's tough. I mean, he's gonna have to find something really impactful. Has the gun maybe just like chancing the Awu kill there, just saying, hey, if maybe that's the play. I just get like drone man or something, GG. I don't know.
Yeah, I think what's tricky is everybody else is going to find some speed on this stage. So that kind of mitigates the damage taken by losing that hoof on the first stage.
Yeah.
And then also, everybody has the gun. Everybody's kind of going to be playing that the same way. So there really isn't any X factor Confused has right now outside of just being slightly faster than everybody.
I mean, look at
But maybe they're,
Ruddy's speed right now. Hoof, 2 drinks, and a mocha on top of the bleed. That's
oh, yeah.
that's the build you want right now, really. That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, NG is one of the survivors that can really take advantage of bleed once you get a couple turrets going and that opal on them as well to make sure they don't die quite as quickly. You
Oh
can
yeah.
really burst down some single targets.
Yeah,
We
only
see Snack
Confuse
doing
and
right now.
Snack have the opal, unfortunately, for Tyler and Ruddy. I don't know if that was on this stage, but maybe seems like it.
Oh yeah, so it was in the Shorm, which was
Oh.
over
Oh,
it was
over
over by
towards
like
the
the
edge.
skeleton cave, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. The Nukahana's pit.
Yeah, yeah. Confused is on to stage 3, keeping that speed going.
Behemoth
And
on Tyler, sort of in the
oh
middle of the
wow.
map there. I think that might have been the large chest. Oh, Ruddy sees
Yeah.
the large chest right before leaving. Um, man, okay. So Tyler having 4 bleed and a behemoth probably has the most damage here by a decently large margin. And it only gets better with the more items you pick up because behemoth is such a just a natural good multiplier here. Okay, so it looks
Oh,
like
and we
Confuse
do.
is going for Shatterspleen as well with the
Yeah, I was
gun.
gonna say it's gonna be good for everybody else more than him actually, where they're gonna have immediate strong AoE for the rest of this run if they do decide to take that. Which I wouldn't be surprised if people went with that. I mean, stage 4 and 5 can definitely be scary, and Shatter Spleen, if you have a few bleed, just kind of gets rid of all that fear.
The thing is, like, Confuse doesn't really have any bleed. You know, has like
Well, yeah, and
the
that's the thing. I'm like,
5%. Yeah.
why is he going with that? I think in his position right now, you wait one more stage for Awu. Maybe he saw really good equipment somewhere
That's
on the
what I was
stage and
gonna
just
say as well. Just like, if you know you're just gonna take a theoretical vase here, just take the Shatterspleen. Just, take and move on. But I don't know.
yeah.
Hmm. It looks like Ruddy is holding, not shooting the imp here with the gun. I will say though, it is kind of getting to the point though where they are looking for some sort of AoE, some sort of gas or something like that. Ruddy just walked over 2 needles.
Mm.
Ugh, taking a bit of damage, does have razor wire. It does actually shoot the imp overlord just to get rid of the boss. He was kind of worried that he was gonna die there, it looks like. And so he kind of made a decision just to take it out that way. That's kind of a shame, because he didn't want to, but it was
Mm.
only him taking damage, which kind of forced his hand a little bit.
Well, I also wonder there if Ruddy was kind of thinking, okay, I'm struggling with this imp. With the spleen, I might struggle less in the future. Maybe it was a sign to him that he's not quite as strong as he wants to be and just wants that
Potentially.
extra damage, that extra AoE going forward.
We'll
But
see what Snack and Tyler decide, or if they kind of think the same thing or get pushed into a similar position. I would
Yeah,
like to see someone take it. Hmm?
Tyler did just find 2 watches and crit as well. So
Yeah, that's kind of
the damage
crazy.
is kind of going crazy for Tyler. I mean, already some good multiplication along with that bleed. I do really like cores on this loadout though. If during the
Oh yeah.
Mythics fight, it's going to take a lot of aggro away from the turrets, keep them alive a little bit longer. See what decision he makes right here.
Looks like he's just going for the kill. And the damage is just so insanely good for Tyler right now. Already done with the boss, and no one else had a shorter boss fight than him. So yeah, he's saving it for
Yeah.
stage 4.
Yeah,
Ready
that's
is
really good.
stage 4, by the way. Just kind of snuck past everyone. Snuck past confused there even. Does have the speed, does have the damage. So I'm not too surprised about that. But didn't really loot anything stage 3. Got a happy mask out of the large chest next to TP and then kind of moved on.
Yeah, I will say I wouldn't be surprised if everybody gets an AWU kill here with the position of these void seeds. It's going to be pretty
Yeah,
easy to just destroy a few eggs and
it's so free.
yeah, AWU's kind of entire environment there is covered by the void.
It's impossible
But
to not have a Wu die when it's summoned, basically. It, and Reddy's making the very, very good decision to just start the boss fight right now. They'll spawn in the Void Seed, and it's just going to be way easier for him.
yeah,
So, very smart. He did get one of his bosses, Void Touch, though, but it is getting killed by the other one. They're kind of fighting back and forth a little bit here. Easy. They're both dead.
yeah, no
Looking for that
problem.
last egg as well. Double Void Seed right on the pillar is kind of crazy.
I wonder if they'll be able to kind of clear these enemies out during the TP. I mean,
Potentially.
there's potentially a lot of power in a void seed right now, especially with that bleed. Finding something like the Polyloot or the Plasma Shrimp just stacks that bleed even faster.
There is a Void Touch Elder kind of lurking around teleporter here. Looks like Reddy's trying to go in for a little bit of charge on the edge. Do you
Hmm.
want to be a little bit careful? I think Reddy's turrets will be able to kind of kill everything if he kind of stayed in the Void Seed, but just kind of worried about AWU at the moment.
Yeah, Confused is having his own experience here with. Did he get a Mountain Shrine? Why are there 4 Wandering Vagrants?
Probably did see that it was just an easy boss kill with the seed, if that's what he was going for.
Hmm. Well, he might end up with 2 uh, stealth kits, or he gets the gloop, which is what I was
He
about to say.
does!
Is getting a gloop out of this is very good. That's a very strong turret item. They'll proc that a lot, and it
And
is a Ben's raincoat.
yeah, I mean, so the real win here is going to be the empathy cores, right?
Oh,
From AWU.
there's
Uh-oh.
actually a gun on this map that
Wow.
Tyler just found.
So
I
he can
don't.
get guaranteed gloop and guaranteed empathy cores if he wanted, just from that.
Yeah, I wonder if
Interesting.
we'll go for the gloop or if we'll try to save for stage 5.
I
I mean,
mean,
there's a
what
chance
did I
of
say?
getting like that
Helminth?
imp on. It is. So he could end up getting a imp and getting that shatter spleen. Of course, there is like a decently high risk of getting a horde of many on stage 5 and just kind of missing completely. But
Yeah, it is a little bit unfortunate. Snack does get the empathy cores here on stage 4. I mean, the
nice.
boss items are good on Helminth, though, when you can see them. You can also, if you did miss out on the opportunity to get empathy cores from AWU with the gun, you could get it next stage as well.
Yep. And Confused has completely cleared out these void seeds. I'm wondering, he does have a little bit of healing with that slug, but I don't know how many void cradles he'll actually be able to pick up here, or how many there are. I see 1 or 2,
I'm not seeing
maybe
a
3.
huge amount. Looks like Reddy
Yeah,
is
Tyler.
looting the underground here. Looking for the Noxious Thorn. A little bit of extra bleed on top of the build, up to 50% at the moment. Well, kind of, I don't want to say 55 natural because crit interacts strangely with it with Shattersleen, but a decent amount of bleed
Yeah.
here. One of the Void Cradles is a Lost Seer's Lenses for Confused on top of the little ring there. Not really amazing, especially with the Shattersleen in his inventory. Though honestly, I don't even think Lost Years is that bad in this situation either, though, with the turrets normally. I think it's just kind of
No.
the the shatter spleen that's kind of guiding their decisions there.
Yeah, and also if they have enough damage, you don't really need that item. Oh, interesting. Confused decides to go with the bustling fungus over the elixir there. Elixir being a very strong turret item. So
Well,
every time you
Bustling
place one,
Fungus
we'll get
just
a note.
yeah, just to get the cradles right now. I think it was a very short-term decision.
Hmm.
So two of the cradles were Lost Year's lenses, um, and then I guess two were keys. Looks like so,
Yeah.
and there were two potentials as well. Ooh, get that hoof. Yeah, there we go. There's a
Oh,
Shattering Justice printer on stage 5. So if you had gotten the Happy Mask and not the Behemoth, right? Or just the
yeah.
brain coat or something like that. I mean, everyone has the brain coat, I guess, but I'm kind of worried about Tyler because he's not going to want to print his Behemoth into that. Ooh, that's kind of risky.
The one thing for Tyler is he did manage to find a safer spaces. Looks like there was one void cradle
Oh, there was a
kind of
fifth
over near the
cradle. Yeah, it's the one
bottom of
that
the map.
confused pinged right as he left. He didn't get it. A
What do
lot
you
of
think
cradles.
the damage improvement on Justice is versus Behemoth? Because Behemoth's 40%, right?
60.
Oh, 60? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, is there ever a world where you just run the 50-50 on printing for Tyler? But no, Behemoth
I
is
think it depends
too much
if you have a bleed
damage.
build or not, right? I think
Yeah,
the Justice is gonna do better for someone like Ruddy than it is for Confused. Confused probably wants a Behemoth. Ruddy probably wants the Justice, if we had to pick one, right?
yeah. Oh, and there's actually a laser scope as well on this stage.
Wow.
And does Confused have any crit outside of that uh, bleed thingy? God, my mind doesn't work
Nitro
sometimes.
Storm.
No, the red one. The yellow red one, the one you get
The
from the
Shatter
imp.
Spleen.
The
Thank you.
Shatter Spleen, yeah. I play this game. Um,
Amazing commentary. Thank you, Goji.
it's color commentary, man. I'm just really being descriptive about these items.
Oh, true, true. I'm kind of worried actually
What?
about Snack right now. I mean, decently behind, and also I think the fewest amount of items even. Does have a
Yeah,
bit of speed, does have the bleed as well, right? But oh, and Confuse actually turns down a safer spaces to get a Lysate cell here on stage 5.
yeah,
Interesting.
that's a interesting decision. Tyler will have the advantage of. Oh wait, Tyler doesn't have the key, so never mind. I was gonna say he'll have the advantage of already
Oh
having the
man,
spaces and being able to take that lysate guilt free, but
that's
that
crazy.
that's
So
tricky. I
no
mean,
one got
confused
all the
just
cradles then, I guess.
no, unless Sneck grabbed it before he left, but no. We do have this
Us.
blazing greater wisp for the teleporter boss, which shouldn't be too
Yep,
much of an issue for anybody.
sounds about right.
Oh, and there's also a band printer that Ruddy
Oh,
just found.
excellent. And I don't really think there's too many good greens here that anybody has. No, just no good greens at all, really. There's like a rose buckler, which is fine. Noxious orange is okay, but honestly, I would just keep kind of printing until, especially I get rid of those beads.
Yeah.
It's just extra damage on damage, and a capacitor waiting
Oh,
for them right at the near the housing shrine.
yeah, that's a good combo. That's kind of exactly what I was talking about earlier with the capacitor. Is give me a
Yeah,
capacitor and a band printer. That's definitely stronger than most stuff NG can do. And the
yeah,
nice thing
go
is
in, man, all the way in.
usually if you have like a Shustis with a capacitor build, it's going to be a little bit hard to like do both. But you can kind of set your turrets up, proc the Shustis, and then get really
Mm-hmm.
strong band damage as well.
Oh yeah.
So looking very good for Ruddy. We'll see who else finds that combo. Confused did end up with a ocular HUD, which will play pretty well with the
Laser
scope.
scope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good. I need Ready just to go all into the band printer right now. That
Yeah,
capacitor like in hand, right? Like you just kind of do that and win.
yeah, I
One
don't know
shot
where the
pizza.
apprehension comes from here. I mean,
Just want to
I'd
loot
say
everything else
like,
first, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I
Tyler's
mean,
going in.
really, you're looking for a skip if you're looting any more this stage. You have the damage, so it's like go print more damage and then get out of here is the way I see it.
Mm-hmm. And
But
Ready actually
Ready
left to only 2 bands. I
skipped the
mean,
first part of that, just
I
got out.
guess they wanted to keep the Noxious Thorn, I suppose. They valued that over the like 5 extra bands or something. I wouldn't,
I
but I
I
don't
wouldn't either, Race.
know.
I agree with you there. I mean, maybe he was just like, oh, I got to get out of here. I know everybody else is playing really fast. I know this is a strong run. Uh, but when you know you're going to do pillars, you know you're going to spend a little bit of extra time on the moon. I think that damage will end up saving you more time. Tyler is actually on the moon with a gun, so he missed out on
Yeah.
all the equipment there, which is a bit of a shame.
Does have the
But
behemoth, but didn't get the justice. Didn't get the capacitor. So I actually think Ty was behind on damage compared to someone like Ready at this point.
yeah, he does have those 2 watches, and that multiplies very well.
It
I think
does,
we'll
but like I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. But
Yeah. I mean, what's really surprising here is, we talked about at the start of this loadout who are going to be the 2 fast racers here and who are going to probably go a little bit slower. That is switched. Tyler and Ruddy are actually the first 2 on the moon, and Sneck and Confused,
yeah, isn't that
kind of
interesting?
running around trying to figure stuff out.
Well, I'm not
Sneck,
really too surprised that Confused took a while.
yeah.
Because just didn't have as good of a build. Snack, I guess I was a little surprised after stage one, but
I mean, what's interesting here for Sneck is he doesn't find the capacitor, but does print some bands. I mean, of course, the bands are good regardless when you have those missiles,
yeah.
but he is in kind of an awkward position where it seems like he's really strong, but he's still taking his time. I mean, that could just be an effect of, oh, wait, I think this is a capacitor.
This
Is
is
it?
right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Snack hasn't been playing the game as much recently. He's become a little bit of a
Mega Bonk player.
mega bonk. Yeah.
Does find this Void Criddle here though. Let's see what he goes with. I think he does have spaces already, right? No, he doesn't. He goes with the Lysate as well. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
what Confused and Snack are thinking is like, yeah, I mean, we can get through the fight a lot faster if we have more DPS with the Lysate, but I don't. I mean, it obviously is riskier. I don't think there's. I don't know if there's a wrong option. It depends how where your comfort level is with the fight, I suppose. But
Yeah.
Lysate, I mean, does seem good if you can pull it off.
Yeah, definitely. We do see Tyler and Ruddy starting to do pillars now. Shouldn't
Yep,
be too much of
two
an issue. It'll
design.
actually be
These are pretty
pretty
easy.
quick.
And there's the key box right there at Soup for Ready as well.
Yeah.
For everyone who has the key. Can't really see what's in it though, unfortunately.
Yeah. Snack grabbing one
I
more
wonder if
cradle, and he's
Tyler
kind of
saw it.
on the
He
moon.
might not ever turn around here, so he might not ever see it if he didn't like walk close
Oh,
enough.
that is painful. And we'll find out in just a second how much he's going to miss by not seeing it. If Reddy can ever clear out these,
Ooh.
he didn't miss much.
I think Tentabobble's really
Um,
good here actually though with the 3 turrets. Or at least two
yeah,
turrets.
as soon as I said he didn't miss much, I realized Tennabob was actually pretty strong.
I mean,
Uh,
obviously Needletick isn't as good as Bleed here if the turrets are shooting Mythrix. The one thing I'm concerned about is phase 3, there's gonna be a lot of ads, right? And sometimes the turrets just don't shoot the same target. Um, in that
yeah,
case, oh, Tyler's taking some damage for some flame that like sat on top of the pillar. And in that case, Neotech might actually be a little bit better. But in phase 1 and 4, and even kind of into Bleed is just kind of better. Actually,
yeah.
Ruddy's going for the Wungus there instead of the Tenor Bubble. Interesting.
Interesting. Well,
Just
he
wanting
didn't
more
ever find the
healing.
slug,
Yeah.
and he didn't get the bungus either. So I guess that does kind of track. And I mean, this is definitely a fight where you can find yourself coping a little bit. Even if you're strong, if your turrets die, you don't have a feather, being able to go heal up is pretty valuable. So I don't hate the decision.
It is crazy that Tyler basically walked around the key box without ever seeing it.
Yeah.
Like 10 feet away on the other side of that little wall at Soup. Oh, man. That's tough. Well, Reddy's going to be the first one to start the fight, actually, right now.
Yeah, and I
Confused
think he
right
should
behind,
be able
though.
to keep his lead pretty comfortable. I mean, what does Confused have? There's a lot of items on his screen over there.
Yeah.
He does have the laser scope Justice with the
With
ocular
Ocular
HUD. That's going
HUD.
to be some strong damage.
I'm surprised he didn't go
Out.
for the capacitor with the ban. I'm surprised no one went for that. Like, is no one valuing bans with capacitor anymore? Are we moved past that point?
Well, I mean, Snack has 5 bans in capacitor.
Okay.
He's got a good amount.
But then I look at his inventory. I'm like, why the hell did he keep the stealth kit and the Gore's tome? You know, like
Are you
I know
saying
it
that
takes.
Stealth Kit, Gore's Tome, and Berserker's Pauldron aren't strong enough greens to keep over a few bans?
My bad, actually. I mean, I know that it
Yeah,
takes
come
a little
on.
bit of time to print, but I don't know.
I mean,
Just
just
feels so
think about the
strong.
attack speed you're getting out of that Pauldron.
Oh, you know what? You're right, actually.
Yeah,
I am wrong.
thank you.
And the extra
Everybody
money
needed to
is
hear
nice too, I think.
that. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Tyler
they'll
is
spend it when they're dead.
kind of pulling ahead though a little bit on Mythic's damage. I mean, it's very slight. They're pretty even now. It kind of ebbs and flows depending on when Mythix is jumping on who, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, one thing to note about Tyler is he does have those cores, and that's going to keep his
yeah,
turrets alive a lot longer and let him play more towards the center of the arena. Whereas Reddy's keeping his turrets underneath the ramps, which is safe, but Mithrix has to run all the way over there every time.
and it also depends on Ruddy, like how well can he use his equipment for damage. Same with Confused. How well is he gonna actually use the Ocular HUD for damage? And that was really good, actually, what he just used it, or when he just used it.
Yeah.
Everyone is on, or Confused and Tyler on phase 2 right now. We're trying to just finish up phase 1. Snack is trying to do one more pillar. I'm surprised Snack just didn't do double design like everyone else. It looks like he's going up to do a soul pillar right now, but this feels like a mistake. Went for
Yeah, it
blood.
feels like Sneck has just been playing out of whack this run. His decision making hasn't quite been consistent. He hasn't really had his run figured out ahead of time enough.
Yeah.
What I will say is, not that we've been tearing into confused decision making this run, but I don't think we expected him to be in the lead right now. And he's
No, I'm
pretty clearly in
surprised.
the lead. He's,
It's
if he has a clean phase 3, he should be
laser
able to take
scope
it.
with Ocular HUD is kind of crazy. And he did print bans for it, and he does still have a watch and Justice, and he does have 3 turrets. So it's not like he has a small amount of damage or anything. Um, just no one else really found that combo like he did. I think he got a
Yeah.
little bit lucky finding that combo, to be honest, but he would have had the capacitor and bans, so it's not like he wouldn't have had anything. But
Yeah, that's true. And of course, no +5 so far. I don't want to curse them. I've done it before.
you just cursed them, unfortunately.
I'm frantically looking at the 4 perspectives, like who's about a +5. But for Snack, I think that is his condition to get points. He is a little bit too far behind now with Ready on phase 2 and Confused and Tyler onto phase 3. Both of them dealing with
Already,
pizza right now.
yeah, I mean, Tyler's pulling ahead a little bit here.
I was
They
going to say, yeah.
The damage is coming in, using safer spaces just to block, just to stay in the middle. Do damage confused is really low right now. Just try not to get hit by
Ooh,
one more thing.
scary.
Ooh, does make it until Mythix jumps, but is really low here. The ads might pose a problem. Meanwhile, Tyler's looks just about done with phase 3. Really
Yeah, I
pulled ahead
love
there,
how
despite having no equipment for damage.
I love what Tyler is doing, playing around his war banner, making sure he's placing the turrets inside of it to get that extra
Yeah,
attack speed.
very good.
Really
Looks like he's
smart
holding off
plays.
or trying to get a phase 4 skip or something here. Not really wanting to deal with empathy cores or anything in phase 4. This
Yeah, I'm
may...
not.
I don't know if I love this. but it looks like he's going to be able to pull it off. Does
It's
get the phase
gonna
4 skip.
be.
Very good job.
I'm really far behind you. I'm like, okay, now I get to phase 4 skip. But yeah,
Now
Tyler should
all he has to do
be
is
able
get
to
to the
take this
ship
one.
first. It looks
Surely
like
that wouldn't put
Confused
us in
has
this
to do
yet.
phase 4. Ready is about to get to the end of phase 3, so we'll see if there's an opportunity to skip or not for him. Does have the fire bands, obviously. Does have capacitor, so if he survives until Mithrix jumps again, he will get it for sure. He just has to survive a little bit.
The question is that going to put him ahead of Confused? Because
Potentially,
it actually going to
actually.
be pretty close here.
Who, Tyler, I don't know what portals were available, but Tyler did not take a portal that was very
Oh,
close to the ship. And
but
Ruddy
Ruddy missed
missed.
the skip.
How could he? How did he miss that?
Hmm.
He had capacitor and he was ready to jump in, right?
I think he used his shift to try to skip, is what ended up happening.
I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna replay the tape real quick and just
I mean,
confirm that.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying like I don't know about that decision making of his if that was the
No, so he
case.
did use capacitor. Just Mithrix, I think, might have leveled up.
Oh, that
No,
is.
no, that wasn't it. He just had a lot of HP. Mithrix had like 3,800 HP, and that wasn't enough to do it with that extra armor in the middle.
I thought he had
So
learned that, but I don't know. Either way, I mean, does finish up here. So, wow,
yeah, wow, this loadout has been close. I mean, Tyler getting
very.
back to the ship right now. Confused will be there in just a minute, and Ready following suit.
Looks like that was the closest portal. Not to say that I doubt anyone, but like if there was a closer one or something, it's just it always opens up the door for someone to be like, oh, I'm gonna just save like 30, 40 seconds by just moving to the right one, you know?
Yeah, and you don't get access to all the portal spots either on
Nope.
this loadout without a feather. So, but hey, man, pretty clean first loadout.
Unless Snack dies or not.
That's not going to happen, Race. Snack's not going to
I
die. Stop
I
being
know he's not.
ridiculous. um,
He's scaring me
yeah,
though. Okay, end of phase 3 for Snack going into phase 4 right now.
really good stuff from Tyler this run, though. I think finding that behemoth early on stage 2 really set him up for success, and then feeling comfortable enough to save the gun for Awu and getting those empathy cores, and just a pretty clean, consistent run from him. Really liked how he played it.
No, agreed.
We can.
I feel like everyone did
ready.
good. I don't think anyone did bad. Obviously, you can look at Snack and be like, well, he was a little bit slower than the rest, but this is still a great run. I mean, like, to even insinuate that he did bad is insane. I think the only thing he messed up on was just pillars, honestly. But
yeah, and I think he was just a little bit cautious in his decision making. Kind of took an extra minute on every stage, and that just compounded a little bit throughout the run to, put him 3 minutes, 4 minutes behind everybody. But we're in the semifinals. These are the best racers. You can't get points if you're 4 minutes behind everybody else.
no,
when these guys are playing as well as they are. So we can grab Tyler now. It's all finished up.
pull him in. Hello, Tyler.
Tyler,
Hi.
How did you feel like you did on that one?
Slow.
why must you torture him, Reyes? You got first, Tyler.
I'm just curious. Good job, by the way. Let's bring in Confused and Ruddy if we can.
Hey guys.
Hello. So it looks like the score ended up being Tyler in first, Confused in second, Ruddy in third, and Sneck in fourth on that one. How close are you guys? You guys are really close, actually.
Yeah, you guys are all about 30 seconds between each other.
Yeah, not bad at all. Everyone was in, the Mythrix phases at the same time. Everyone was in phase 1 at the same time, phase 2, phase 3. It came down to Tyler skipped phase 4. You guys did not. Kind of the bigger one there. Other than that, everyone also had a kind of a different build going into Mythrix, surprisingly. Let me just bring in Snack here. I don't want to bum him out, but yeah. Let me bring him in. Hello, Snack. You can stay on the ship. It's fine.
Hello.
Unfortunately, obviously you got fourth on that one because you're here in the call. Not bad though. I think the only slowdown you had was just kind of doing blood and then soul. I think everyone else did double design and then got to the arena a little bit faster. I think the backtracking slowed you down a bit. I think. As far as the builds people had, so Sneck and Ruddy, you had capacitor bands. Confused found a laser scope on stage 5 and an ocular HUD. And then Tyler had a gun on the moon. Some of
And he also had a
you
behemoth.
that is
He
true.
did find a
Behemoth's
behemoth on
it
stage
was
2.
the large chest stage 2, right, Tyler?
Yes, the large chest.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
Ruddy,
as
we
you
saw
were
you looking at
leaving.
it.
That was tough. And yeah, unfortunately, Tyler, you weren't able to get the Shatter Injustice because you don't want to lose your behemoth, which sucked. Obviously, everyone else got it. Sneck and Tyler got empathy cores with their guns going into sirens, and Confused and Ready, you got the Shatter Spleen from stage 3. So that was kind of the big differences in the run overall. And then everyone had a different amount of bands. 2 for Ready, 3 for Confused, 3 for Tyler, 5 for Sneck.
Yeah, we were wondering, why didn't you guys print more bands? Just in general, because nobody like all into bands.
It's fire bands.
Seemed like a timeline.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fair enough.
Like if I didn't have prayer beads, I would have just grabbed like one band and left.
Same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'd also Thorn Scythe, I didn't want to lose.
I'm confused. You were the only one who didn't go into the bleed printer stage 1. Was there reasoning for that, or you just didn't want it?
I just picked up a speed I wanted to loot. Yeah, that's it.
Fair. There was a lot of speed, unfortunately, on stage 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did really well despite not having the bleed build. You getting the crit build later with the bands and stuff turned out really good. So kind of worked out. But we were kind of concerned at the start. We're like, if he doesn't have the bleed, I don't know, we'll see. But good job on loadout 1, everybody. That was really quick. Everyone's very close to each other. Let's keep that energy up. Also, no one died. Let's keep it energy up in loadout number 2. Railgunner.
Gunner.
Everyone say yay! Railgunner!
Yay.
Can you just give me a second? My audio is fucked.
I'll give you a moment.
I do not know what's going on.
Oh, was anything that Void Seed?
Oh yeah, the Void
Spaces.
Seed had 2 keys, 2 Lost lenses, a safer spaces, and the first key had a lysate, a safer spaces. Oh, and Tyler,
Yeah.
it was on the moon. Did you see the Void key box?
When I jumped through the portal, I saw it.
Yeah. It was Tentabobble, Needle Tick, and Wungus on the moon there.
Okay.
Yeah, we were surprised that, or like, you like walked around it basically in a circle when you were doing pillars. I was like, come on, you need to just turn around, but like, it's okay.
Yeah, I spawned there. I'm like, how did I miss that? That's crazy.
Very interesting.
Oh.
What's up there? Confused as far as audio stuff.
I'm just trying to fix it. I'm trying my best. It shouldn't take too long.
The panic.
Yeah.
Well,
I
going
think I had
forward,
audio for the entire run there.
oh, that is definitely tricky.
What are the loadouts that everyone's looking forward to coming up in the next 4?
Mercenary.
Merc. Everyone wants Merc. Confused, you agree?
Sure, why not?
I thought you didn't like Merc's neck, or am I confusing you with
Oh, I
Confused?
don't.
Oh, okay.
I look forward to the Acrid, but we got this dumb new tech that's going to blow Tyler and I out of the water.
True.
You guys will
Yeah,
be
we'll
fine.
see how much of a difference it makes.
It's also a lot riskier too, so
yeah, I
we'll
think
see.
it
do
was
have
was it was it Falco 2 weeks ago who was the one using it, or
Snack.
No,
confused?
snack.
Snack, that's who it was. I guess he did end up winning that loadout, right? So
Mhm. But I don't even think it was mainly because of that. I think the run was just so good anyway, to be honest. I mean, it definitely helped. I won't say it won't, but
yeah. I mean, the reality is that you mostly use the tech on stationary big enemies, and it's not like you need to leave the teleporter usually. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays today. It's hard to use on Mythrix for sure.
I mean, if you can use on Mythrix, so if he obviously gives you a nice bump, but
Yeah.
using on the teleporter bosses is kind of only for helping kind of safety of the charge, I guess. That and Halcyon Stage 1 does speed up things.
Yeah, in phase 2, it's pretty good as well. When you just have those mostly stationary enemies for a little bit, can get through it. How do you guys feel about this railgunner? What do you think about the alternate M2?
pain.
Oh, you cut
Personally,
out.
I'm just
What
kind of
was that?
glad that we don't need to deal with power mines.
Hmm.
yeah, polar mines are
Yeah, I
usually
think
kind of the
it's
big one.
yeah.
Also, I mean, I'm sure everyone has practiced their skips and stuff. Everyone knows how to skip with Railgunner as well. So that
Yeah.
shouldn't be a big concern. Surely no one falls to their death on the moon.
Really?
You should put up a gamble for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, Goji.
Put it up now.
Yeah, let the people vote.
All right, I'll give him like 10 minutes to decide because we got a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Confused?
I might just have to play without Risk of Rain 2 audio coming through my stream, if that's fine. It's just, I don't know. You know, one day it's perfectly fine and then it's just fucking cooked. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Let's start the next run.
Okay.
We'll see you guys in
All
there.
right.
Good luck.
Oh,
What is that? Tyler, get out of here.
Sorry.
Interesting.
I thought I like opened up somebody's stream or something. I was like... But hey, we know what Tyler's listening to while he plays, at least.
yeah, you could hear his the sound from his computer, like when people are joining the call and stuff. It's like, how loud
Yeah.
are his headphones right now? Insane. All right. Stage 1, Railgunner. So the stages for this one, we have Shattered Abodes, we have Altar, Scorched Acres, Abyssal, and then it looks like we have like Sky Meadow for the rest of the day, actually. So
Oh, that's nice.
is it?
I
Which
don't
one do you
know
like
how
better?
everybody feel. Dude, I hate Helminth. Not like I hate not like I think it's like a poorly designed stage or anything, but if I'm and like full disclosure, I don't play this game anymore, but if I'm racing, going to Helmuth feels horrible. There's just all these kind of bullshit enemies that like you run around and you just get stuck and stuff, and like it's such a vertical stage as well. I don't know. That stage always just gave me a migraine to play on. And Sky Meadow feels like it's like you're going home. It's
Yeah,
like
I
a
was gonna say
comfortable
that too. I
place
was
that
gonna
you
say
know
home.
well.
You know.
Yeah.
I think Helminth is a better stage for results a lot of the time, right?
Yeah.
The verticality means that often you can get to TP a lot faster because it's mostly horizontal movement that's kind of limiting your ability to get there. And it's closer. Also has better boss items, more chances of red and green items as well. It has more large chests, which can be interesting. But I think it's kind of and I don't know, what do you feel about Horde of Many on stage 5? Because sometimes it could be annoying, but it's also, it could be a really easy fight, easier than like fighting a grandparent or something. So
Yeah, I mean, it all It depends on so many things. It depends on the items you have, the survivor you're playing. I mean, sometimes you just have like a single target build and you don't want to deal with that horde of many.
Yeah.
Other times, you have a shadow spleen and they just disappear. So it really depends on the run, and also depends on the placement too. Like sometimes you get a horde of many at the worst spot and you just have to leave because
Yeah.
it's way too dangerous to deal with that many enemies in such a small area. And Snack is gone. Snack is on to stage 2. I forgot that we're playing a little bit stronger of a survivor this run.
Yeah, we're just playing NG for the last hour, so time to
Yeah.
time to get something good here. We do have another green printer stage 2. It is a nice stealth kit printer, very powerful.
Oh, there we go. Which, I mean, we saw people keep Stealth Kit over banned last run, so
That
surely they
says
would
a
make the
lot,
same
actually.
decision on
Yeah.
this run.
They would surely print. It
Fine.
does look like Confused does have a chance stall, and there is a chance shrine right next to Teleporter in stage 2, so I wonder if he'll go into that and maybe get something kind of special. There are 2 at least chance shrines on stage 2 here. Actually 3, I think. Obviously not really going to play any of them. But even if you play 1 and get something cool, it's kind of enough to justify it. It is a different route of items. Ruddy does have a
Snack.
plasma shrimp as
Oh,
well.
Snack does +5 from missing that last shot.
That
Oh, that is
is
brutal.
awful.
Yeah, he played that so aggressively and just, what he had to do is as the Vagrant's about to explode, it moves its tendrils up in the air.
Yeah.
So it's pretty difficult to actually hit all those shots. And he was put himself in a position where he had to hit all of them. And then he missed one of them, and that spelled his death, leading to a +5.
He could have hid behind the teleporter prong there, just like as it was kind of getting close. Yeah, little too aggressive, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, again, it's very early on. This is also only the second loadout. So I really don't know if that's gonna matter to him too much, but it is early on enough in the day where it could be like a morale kind of diffuser a little bit, right? Got 4th on last
Yeah,
loadout, maybe
definitely.
getting +5 here, maybe like, oh man, I'm over it.
Yeah, I mean, something we've talked about in the past is like, regardless of your placement, just playing clean at the start of the day has a real effect on people's mentality about the game. If you make like messy mistakes right at the start of the day, that can really get in your head more than even the placement itself can sometimes.
Yeah.
But Snack's gonna trudge on and keep playing quick and try to speedrun this loadout is what it looks like, because he's already on to stage 3.
Yeah, just leaving right away. I mean, we've seen
Which
this
does mean he misses
before.
that plasma shroom.
We've seen this before with players like Big D and stuff. Oh, Ruddy. Oh, Jesus. Using that Chant Shrine for cover. Good
Yeah,
use of
clever.
the stage. Whenever I see railgunners going this fast, I always think of Big D, because Big D is often the
Yeah.
one I see that just blasts through and does pretty good at it too. Oh my god, Confused like pushed themselves off of the platform trying to go down the bridge, and they got thrown off of the rock. They like deflected and bank shotted off the edge. They almost took too much damage. There's a little Disciple Printer in stage 3, by the way, as well. Snex stepped on a couple of spikes there, activating Transmitter, unfortunately. Not my favorites. Gotta be really careful with these spikes. Did hit another one. That might be a death incoming for Snack as well, again.
Yeah, he's going to need to play this perfect or get out of there immediately. Which I would say get out of there immediately might be the best play. But of course, the Imp Overlord does chase you wherever you go, so it's tricky. Oh, just dodging a spike.
Oh. This is so scary. I'm like holding my breath here, dude.
Yeah.
Don't take fall damage?
Oh, and he gets it.
Jesus. Well, I mean, teleport event is not over, still only halfway through, but the boss is down. Does get an infusion, not really what we were hoping for here, obviously. Confused taking a little bit of bleed damage as well from the imp.
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure
Ready
we're
on the
killing
other
these waves.
hand, looting up a little bit more, finding a second chronic expansion.
Not
I
bad.
really like Reddy's items right now. He's got some speed. He's got the damage reduction from that wrap.
The
Can
plimp
farm
is
up
the
with
main one, though.
pennies.
Like, that's such a damage boost over anyone else right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if Tyler will find that before he leaves. I didn't see where it was. Confused has dealt with this teleporter, though. I'm interested to see how much they actually loot stage 3 for Snack and Confused, because while they're going quick, they don't really have anything.
No, and Snack obviously realized that that was a pretty tough teleporter on him, right? Or I hope he realized that. And he's like, he should say, okay, maybe I should get some stuff here before I keep up this pace. Does get a slug though on the bridge, which is probably kind of what he was looking for there. Also does have an elephant, which does help a lot. Getting a key. What do you think about getting keys in races? Because sometimes I see players just not ever kind of go for it or find them. So kind of a little bit of a risky pick.
Yeah, I think it depends on kind of the time of the run. It's not an item that I ever found myself picking over other items very often. Just in that, like, you need to find it,
Yeah.
and there's a chance you just don't. But if it's at the start of the run, it
More
can lead to
chances
some
to
good
find it.
power.
Ready
Yeah.
Broke a Watch does break Transmitter here as well. Got here a little bit later. The teleporter does have to deal with a Templar and the Imp at the same time. This is kind of a scary situation. That watch was a shame to lose, honestly.
Yeah,
He's kind of
definitely.
getting blasted around here by this these Greater Wisps as well. Gotta be a little bit careful. Ruddy, oh my god, pushing himself back with that special, getting to the other side of the bridge just barely, but this is tough.
Yeah, I mean, we can see for everybody right now, the damage has not come online in terms of dealing with these enemies. I mean, stage 4 is difficult for Confuse. It's looking difficult for Snack as well. And Tyler is struggling with this TP right now.
I think every time I play this M2, I am reminded that it does nothing in comparison to the other one. Like, it feels like you need so much to get it off the ground. Not only do you lose out on Pierce, but you also lose out on so much base damage multiplied by the reload bonus. It's very surprising at how much damage you lose.
Yeah, it also doesn't stun some enemies when the other M1 would. So if you're dealing with those enemies close up, like the thing that always comes up to me is if you're fighting golems on stage 1, this M1 just doesn't stun them. So like they're just gonna laser you. And there's a lot of other enemies like that where it can become really tricky.
Looks like
Dealing
Ruddy's
with the
farming
Magma
pennies
Worm
right
now.
here. Snack, yeah, fighting the
Yeah,
Magma Worm. Same with Confused. A couple of Elders are spawning. Just gotta make sure we deal with those. I'm kind of worried about Snack just holding the scope here. I feel like that may lead to some problems. Confused does proc Transmitter, stage 4 TP. Dealing with the same Elder at the moment. Kind of scary.
The one thing Snack did find is a Praeon on this stage.
Ooh, very good.
I can't tell. I think he ended up switching and just keeping the elephant.
Probably saved his life also to keep the elephant.
Yeah. It is kind of a nice AoE option to have during teleporters. Just shoot out that Praeon and let the tendrils deal with all the smaller enemies, especially on a loadout like this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're looking for right now that's really going to shift this run? Because I don't think anybody's comfortable at all.
A band, probably.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
I mean, obviously it's, always going to be that item, but a feather would help here as well a lot. Because they're spending a lot of their time on the ground, scoped in, just holding M1, and it can be a little bit scary. If they had kind of the leeway with a feather to kind of jump around and dodge while they were shooting, it would help. But give some safety. They don't need it, but just what I'd be thinking about. Just like a ban and a feather would fix me, man.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Reddy kind of turns out here, because he's taking a lot more time and almost plus 5ing.
Almost. Elephant saved him.
But is ending up with some extra items here. I saw you got that extra hoof, but also a lot of kind of junk items.
Yeah.
Does find an extra crowbar there though that will play.
I don't know how much that helps with this M2. It helps with the special, obviously, a ton, but
Yeah.
on normal enemies, it's. I mean, obviously, I'd love to have it, but it's still just not the other M2.
Yeah, definitely. Tyler picking up an opal there.
Yeah, the opal looks like all 3 of the stage 4 players right now have it, fortunately. Looks like Tyler just starting the teleporter, though, a little bit later than I was kind of hoping. I don't know if I touched on it, but we did get a Molten Perforator from TP as well from the Magma Worm, which could be good because we freeze Mithrix with this special. It gives Molten Perforator extra chances to actually hit Mithrix, which could be pretty nice.
Yeah, you get some big procs off of it there.
And Ruddy's finally leaving onto stage 4. His expression, very excited.
Yeah, he looks pumped to be here. Not stressed at all. And that's something we shouldn't forget is all these guys know that they're playing for a shot at finals, playing for a shot at some money. The stakes are, I'd say the stakes today are higher than probably any other race we've had before.
Higher than they've ever been.
It's not an environment that they're used to by any means. It's not just how do you do today. There's potentially hundreds of dollars on the line for them.
Yeah, literally.
Which definitely plays into some of that stress, some of that. How aggressive are they going to play? How risky are they going to be? We do have a speed printer on stage 5, which is a big deal. That is something that people often talk about on Railgunner. Just print speed and then go to Mithrix. It is a drink printer, which is a little bit not quite as much what you want. Because you are going to be scoped in a lot.
Exactly.
But
it's a little scarier. I mean, obviously we're going to take it. It's literally on the teleporter, by the way, as well. Like, to say someone could miss it is insane.
I mean, Tyler missed that.
I knew you were going to say it. Snack does proc. Transmitter does lose their entire barrier from transmitter from a brass contraption there. That was really scary. Down to really low health here. Does have the slug and the healing drone just trying to keep it up. But
and there's a band from TP.
This is a very good TP. Ooh. That is tough.
Really rough. The second +5 is just, it's hard to come back from. I mean, he has been a bit ahead of everybody, but 10 minutes that's a lot of ground to make up.
I mean, looking at him and Confused, they're really at the same spot right now, to be honest. So with a 10-minute difference, that's painful.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Confused should kind of be set. I mean, he has the speed, he has the band. You can skip pillars with this shift, and that's kind of all she wrote on this run for him, as long as he can kind of clean up this stage 5.
Yeah. Assuming things go well on the moon, of course.
Yeah. Surely nobody would mess up their skip.
Right.
That's never happened.
Looks like everyone does have Elephant. So if something were to go wrong, we do have Opal Elephant, at least for 3 out of 4 of our racers right now. So hopefully that might be enough to save somebody with the M1 push kind of helping out Gravity. But there's also another band that Sneck found and a tri-shop over the bridge from TP.
Oh, that's great.
Looks like Tyler found it as well. I imagine Confused is just going to leave right away once this TP ends.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the correct decision to make really here. If you don't have that information on that other band, you have nothing stopping you from going to Mithrix and killing him quickly. So
he's actually,
he might come around this corner and see it.
He 0 money already. He's gone. He's just waiting for the money trail. What's happening?
Yeah,
I don't know what was
big money trail.
That was tough. All right, Confused and Sneck on the moon. The key box is right there. Holy hell!
Wow,
and it's a razor wire. Wow. Tyler's fallen off the stage. Does have Elephant. Okay, good. Yeah, that. I mean, it is a green or red item. You know.
Yeah, it's just there's not
lot of greens and reds aren't good, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think especially with green items, there's not a great density of items that are impactful. Of course, the ones that are impactful are very impactful, but
Yeah, it's very
there's a lot of
interesting the
razor
way that
wires
is.
and bauldrons and stuff
Don't
like
say
that in
stealth
there.
kit.
Stealth kits and but yeah, so my question here is if Tyler finishes up the stage 5, can he catch up to Confused? Because he does have that extra ice band. I think he does have a
I
little
don't know
bit
if
more
that's gonna be
damage.
enough. I mean, Tyler's only 30% of the way through teleporter, and Confused is skipping right now. Actually doing a host skip with Elephant.
Yeah, this is sick. Oh,
Does
never
not.
mind.
Oh,
This isn't sick.
this is not sick at all. Gonna have to do
Okay.
the mine skip. And Snack is
Yeah.
up, by the way.
Yeah.
Snack is starting.
Yeah, and for Snack now, the focus is just have a clean fight. Make sure you don't +5. Other people can make mistakes. Other people can mess up their skip. The run's not over for him by any means.
Yeah. Ooh, Ruddy is taking a lot of damage here. Does use a well-timed elephant there just to live through the boss barrage. This teleporter is pretty scary with the SM2, honestly. And Tyler is 80%, just wanting to leave Confused, trying to do the skip again, misses again. Down like 25% curse on the health bar.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that will help Tyler catch up is if Confused doesn't get to the arena. I
Yeah,
mean, that'll
Confused
make a
kind of
difference.
blowing the
Damage or
lead right
not.
now.
Yeah.
And Tyler is leaving. Gonna be on the moon in just a second.
Snack making his way through phase 1 here. Freezing Mithrix over and over, just getting those bands out. Getting a good amount of Molten Perforated procs as well.
Confused is going for it again. I am absolutely
right.
shocked right now. Oh,
Okay,
does get it.
Unsure that he gets
Hopefully.
all the way up, right?
Yeah, and doesn't hit the ceiling. Okay.
Okay,
Good.
he's good.
Oh,
He's good.
don't go too high. Thank you.
Oh, imagine.
That would be awful. I mean, he'd lose a lot of health and a lot of time for it, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, and while they have damage, I mean, you can see from Snack, they don't have enough damage that the fight is just nothing. Like,
Yeah.
they do have to do this fight. They do have to dodge Mithrix a couple of times at the very least. So that does give Tyler the opportunity to make up his ground a little bit. And Ruddy should be on the moon soon. I think he's a little bit too far behind for him just to kind of outplay himself back into the lead. But if anybody makes a mistake, he's waiting there to take those points from them.
I mean, Reddy's sitting at third right now. Snack has plus 10 minutes, so he's not doing so bad. But, I mean, he did get third last run, too, and that's not enough to take the one of the top 2 spots today, so...
No, you're going to need some seconds. You're going to need some firsts.
Tyler is going up. I'm a little concerned, though, about this.
Yeah, he doesn't have this.
He's going to have to throw down a mine. He should have done it earlier. No, not like that. He blocked it. Okay. So, when you get too fast, your mine, goes behind you. But if you throw it down earlier, you can have it hit the ground, and then you can trigger it when you touch it, when you just click shift, so...
Well, he'll be able to give it another try here, throwing up his mine.
Should have the speed for it now. Don't stop shooting. Don't stop shooting. Oh my god. Tyler doesn't have the elephant.
Tyler.
Still. Oh, my Jesus. Wow. And then Snack got pretty lucky there. Got pushed back in between a couple of the shockwaves that were about to hit him. But, almost done with phase 3, by the way. Halfway through. But that means you're basically done because you have freeze. And you are done, and Snack skips. Tyler is... Oh, that scared me.
Did Tyler give the keyboard to his brother or something? Because this is scaring me, man. Like,
oh man. Looks like Reddy's getting to a higher position here, just not wanting to mess up the skip.
Okay.
Snack on the way to the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Snack taking a couple of +5s, but outside of that, a very quick run.
Yeah, I mean, the +5 the first one was early, the second one was late, but the moon was clean. Had the
Yeah.
fastest skip as well.
And I mean, this has been one of those runs where you got exactly what you need right at the end of the first 5 stages.
Oh yeah.
And that's just difficult.
Confused is just trying to make it through phase 2 right now. Does get into pizza phase. Shouldn't be too much longer from here, but does have to finish it up. Trying to use the banner to get an extra attack speed for the M2. I love when people use this banner.
Yeah, me too. I'm just almost finishing up here. He's probably
Oh
trying to set
god.
himself up for a skip.
I would just mine away at this point and just set up. Looks like he's got it though. Should try to get in a position where he can get into a good portal though soon. He's kind of on the other side of the stage. Does get the skip, easy peasy. Tyler in phase 2 right now. Already halfway through phase 1. Okay, so it looks like Confused is gonna get in first here. Probably gonna get a close to 24-minute time.
Something light. A little 24.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's
And,
mostly between Tyler and Reddy. Can they beat Sneck's time of a 38? I think they can. Oh, there was
I
a
didn't
third
even
plus
notice
5.
He got a third plus 5.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did he get one on the ship? Look back. I didn't
What
even see
happened?
it.
I'll check it out here.
Yeah, go investigate for
No,
me.
it wasn't on the ship. It wasn't during phase 4. It was during phase 3. Yeah, he just ate pizza.
Oh,
was
I didn't even
hungry.
notice. I didn't notice at all. That's
I mean, all those
that's
first
our
2
fault.
plus 5s make a man hungry. I'd eat some pizza too.
Well, let's bring Sneck in.
Grab him in here. Yep.
Might get fourth, but hello, Sneck.
Hey, Snack.
Hello.
Unfortunately, 3
before anybody else.
That is true. So you have an opportunity here, right? If someone else eats some pizza, I think you have maybe a chance to get some points, but 3 is kind of
Right
tough
now,
on
nobody else
Roadrunner.
has plus 5s, so Confuses on the ship, and Tyler and Reddy are into phase 3 right now.
Okie dokie.
Overall, how was the run though? Despite that,
That was
You
like
did
a world
finish
record
first.
run.
what was it?
Yeah, I had like both bands, I had a crowbar printer. It was insane.
I didn't even see the crowbar printer.
Just bad
actually.
loadout. It was a Sky Meadow.
Hmm.
The only
It's
thing
like
I
the
saw in Sky
opposite side of
Meadow.
where you spawn.
Oh yeah, just the
Or like opposite side from TP.
just the speed printer. There was a band and a tri shop. I think you got that one.
Yeah.
And then obviously the band from TP. Let's bring Confused right now as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Confused. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
First place. GC.
Wow.
Very good job.
Good job. Yeah, very.
I felt
very
like I
clean
played
run.
that very well.
Snack finished before you, but had a plus 5, so didn't get the time in front.
+5.
Yeah, he had 3 of them. It's not
I was
as
being
much
nice.
as
Oh no.
If that I was really hoping your bridge skip would work first time. I was surprised you actually kept doing it after the
Yeah.
first failed.
I'm never doing the other one. I in my head, I'm focusing so hard in my mind to press the Q key, and it's like out of like muscle memory, and I just cannot do the rest of it. I know I could do it, so I just did it, but I just had to figure it out.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I'm glad
I
you
had my
did.
fingers on like W, R, and Q, and D. It's weird.
This is actually going to be
Sometimes-
close between Reddy and Tyler.
It is kind
Reddy
of
is at
well.
the ship, but if you look at their
s-
times,
Yeah, Reddy got there at 26:20 about. I don't
Oh,
think
bad
Tyler could
movement
get
from
there.
Tyler, though.
Yeah. Have to mind jump here. No, there's no way. So Reddy's gonna take it by only just a few seconds. That is something else, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about like 10 seconds difference. Yep. 11. Wow. Very, very close today.
Close.
And another thing is too, when you're doing a skip like that and you mess up, if you like concede trying it, it may get in your head, right? You may be like, oh my god, maybe I can't do any of the
Yeah.
skips today. Maybe it's over. But you're actually like sticking with it and doing it. I think that was like you climbed a mental hill there, and you were like, all right, I got this shit.
Well, I know
Which is good.
I can do it with spaces, so surely it's not that different. I just have to press
Yeah.
Q in there. It's
Let's bring in Ruddy. Hello, Ruddy.
Hey.
I think you got second on this one. So good job.
Right.
Yeah, you got second. Yeah.
You got second by 11 seconds, by the way. Sorry, you almost got third. You got second, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
You and Tyler
yeah, it
were
was
very,
got
very
the
close.
syringe.
Say that
It
again?
was interesting, right? You were actually like pretty far behind everybody the whole run, and you're playing a lot slower. But towards the end there, you really sped up, and having that plasma shrimp, I think having those few crowbars, your damage kind of came online, and yeah, you played the fight well.
I got Penny's stage 2 and looted up 2 and 3. I expected to be a bit slower in the beginning.
Hello there, Tyler.
Hey.
Third place on that one. Not bad. You missed out on second place by 11 seconds, I think. Very close. Yeah, about 12 seconds. Maybe if you had gotten to the ship a bit faster, I'm not sure. It was very close either way. So very good job.
Yeah, it was, that pillar skip, I think might have,
Yeah.
might have
It was the
played
pillar skip
in
for
a little
sure.
bit there.
When I saw you floating in midair, no elephant, no upward momentum, I was like, okay, well, but I did not even think you were gonna make it to the branch. But good job on recovering that. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
very
scary.
nice.
Well, not a bad railgunner run. Honestly, that stage 5 kind of came in pretty clutch with the speed printer
Yeah.
sitting right on top of it with some bands as well for you guys. So very good. If anyone missed it, there was a Runald's band just across the bridge, the rock bridge on stage 5 in a multi-shop.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah,
Blind.
Cool.
just around the corner there. But other than that, I don't really think there was anything. Oh yeah, Reddy found a plasma shrimp stage 1. No one else found it.
What?
I don't even know where it was.
There, man.
No one else
I
even
was right
saw it.
there.
Oh,
Respawn.
it was right there. Not bad.
Oh,
Well, we got a
right.
few more loadouts to go
That's
today.
not bad.
Let's start getting through them. Merc next. I'll see you guys after. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, y'all.
luck.
Tyler, you gotta. Man, I'm hearing
Right.
everything on his computer. That is wild.
Race, would you mind just pronouncing the ice band one more time? I was a little fascinated by that.
Runald's band?
Runald's band. You
Is
say
it
that
Ronald?
crazy. It's Ronald's.
I'm not doing all that.
I mean,
so-
I'm sure nobody knows, but it's. I mean, this can't be as bad as Kajaro's, Kiaro's, Kajaro's, whatever it is, Jaro's. That's the one I can't get behind.
We'll
Anyways,
live.
we're
We'll
on
live.
the loadout 3 here. Confused with 5 points, Tyler with 4, Ruddy with 3, and Sneck 0 points on the board right now. But anything can happen. We still got 3 loadouts to go.
Snack can absolutely win overall today, and I'm not even coping when I say that at all. Like he has shown in the past that he could just turn it on, get first, and absolutely win. But
The
know?
only thing I'll say, Sneck needs to change the way he's playing. I don't think this has been a case of, oh, come on, man.
Mm-mm.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think this has been a case of just the loadout's not quite working. I think fundamentally he's not playing as well as he's capable of. And that's the difference he needs to make is, getting back to his normal self. But
a +5 at the very first
Yeah.
enemy in the run is pretty tough, man.
yeah, you got to jump when they do the spit attack.
Yep.
That is going to be part of winning getting first or second today. Confused, though, also getting pretty low against this Beetle Queen, an enemy that should be pretty easy on this loadout. Like, I don't mean to kind of shit on these guys, but you're playing the AoE survivor that hits everybody. Like, come on, just hit everybody, stay in the air.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not
you
that
don't
hard,
have
right?
to touch the ground. You cannot get hit by anything in this fight if you're not on the ground. Just keep holding
Yeah,
M1. Oh,
Cabbage is rolling in his proverbial grave.
that is a very tough start to the load. I mean, okay, so I will say +5 at the start of a run is tough because you can't get bonus points anymore. So
No.
I was kind of hoping that Sneck would maybe try to get some bonus points today. Something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can get first with this one. Maybe. This is also a very controversial loadout lately. Not the loadout, the character. A lot of people have been really struggling with Merc lately, I feel like. Kind of attributing it to pretty decently bad runs. And not because the character is bad, just because they're just having trouble playing him lately, I think. Especially in live events. Like, we had the that 50 +5 event the other couple weeks ago, and this is one of the loadouts in it. On the flip
Yeah,
side
it
of that,
feels like
Tyler has been very good with Merc and practicing Merc a lot. So I think I kind of have my money on Tyler here a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, what I was gonna say is, like, when we think about, like, kind of the old guard of racers like Cabbage and Zinc and them, like, they were all nasty at Merc back when they were playing. And I feel like this has just been a survivor that's kind of like slipped to the side a little bit, and people haven't really
Right.
put in the time that's necessary. Like, Merc's not an easy survivor. It's one of those skill-based survivors. You need to learn exactly the strategies to play Merc, exactly how fast you can play, how you're scaling around the enemies. It's not very pick up and play. So if you're used to playing with a certain style on all these other survivors and going really fast, as we've seen the meta change, you need to, like, intentionally practice Merc around that. It's not
Yep.
just going to work itself out. But we'll see how people play around that today. Looks like a couple of these racers are picking up the Lost Sears lenses.
Very interesting.
What do you think about that on Merc?
I don't know, because Merc, I think, struggles the most with Mithrix, right? And not survivability, but just how long it takes. It's usually a very long fight, and I feel like that's, you take Void Seers or when you're worried about the rest of the game, but like, you shouldn't be worried about the rest of the game, in my opinion. So I feel like getting any and all crit, just to help out the Mithrix fight, just percentage wise, is just better. But I don't know, maybe.
It's confusing on
confused.
+5.
Barely levels up.
2.
That was very close.
Crazy.
Wow.
All right, well, don't +5 now. Make sure you get to safety a little bit. There is a elite.
I mean,
I
I
forget
know
the name of these enemies. Oh, that is a +5 on Confused.
And like,
So yeah, we can
Sneck
see
and Confused had been both saying lately that Merc is just not their character as of late. So I don't know. I mean, and that kind of, I guess, is an example of it. Sneck is also really low in the fight here. A lot of the blind pests are just kind of keeping air support for the Beetle Queen. Just got to make sure to take those out. It's scary. Well, now Tyler and Reddy, right? And then Tyler, I already thought had a decent chance of winning here. Already pulled ahead basically by 5 minutes. So, hey, that's what Tyler and Reddy need right now, right? Well, more. Yeah, I mean, everyone's trying to get top 1 and 2. Give it to them.
And it's funny because Tyler and Reddy have both played this stage 1 like slow. I think we can say it's like pretty slow to be leaving at 6 minutes. But that doesn't matter when the other 2 racers have a +5. They could have played it 3 minutes slower and then things would be even right now. So it's kind of goes to show that, like, I think with Merc, if you're Cabbage, you can do the strategy where you get to Mithrix at 15 minutes and then you just like skill check the fight, and win in 25 minutes. But I don't think most racers are at that point. And if you're not, I think the way that the guys on the bottom are playing it is just correct. Like, make sure you get your comfortable items, make sure that you get some defense, some damage, maybe a little bit of AoE, and get like a 35-minute run, because a 35-minute run might be like all you need if everybody else is going to +5 or play too quickly and struggle from that.
Yeah, I guess I'm just worried. Like I said before, I'm worried about, like, look at Snek. He doesn't have a damage item at all. Not a single
No.
one. So when he gets to Mithrix, how long is this fight going to take him?
Exactly, yeah.
His Mithrix fight might take longer than, I'm not even kidding, it could take longer than someone else's entire run, because Mithrix keeps leveling up and the other person has more damage and then just accelerates through. It's happened before. So I don't know. We'll
Yeah, I think
see how it goes.
you'll see people like get to phase. Oh, that's another +5 on Snack. But you'll see people get to phase 3 and they don't have enough damage to kill the ads, and then the ads start piling up, and then all of a sudden there's just no way to deal with the fight because you just have 20 enemies on screen, and Snack is starting to snowball a little bit, taking a third +5.
Yeah. That is really tough. Confused on to stage
Yeah.
3. I mean, oof, man. Not Snank's day so far.
No. But it's
Ooh,
I mean,
Confused
reality
getting a
is-
beads of fealty, putting that into the oh,
oh
okay. It's just a normal pearl.
man, you were
Hey,
so
but
excited. Wait a
it's a
second,
pearl.
he's
Wait!
getting another beads of fealty. He's gonna put it into the
Come on,
What's he
the
gonna get?
cleansing pool. Get an iridium pearl, please.
surely.
I'm ready. That's another pearl.
Oh. Hey,
Hey.
plus 20% HP.
That's not bad. Also, if there's a
Right.
boss printer, like he's cashing in.
That's true.
Watch there be a
And
Churf
boss
printer on
printers are-
stage 4.
are very common.
There
They
was
come
a
up
little
very
disciple printer last run. Oh, Snack taking another +5 there. I think
Ah,
that was just from an alpha construct even. So we're at 4. We're at
Yeah.
plus 20 minutes for Snack on this one. I'm gonna
and that
not looking too good, I don't think.
no, I think when you get that third or fourth +5, that's where you just kind of say go next. And as much as you try to believe like you can keep playing, sometimes it just hurts your mental more to like believe in a run that's that far gone.
But
So
I mean,
I
like,
wouldn't be surprised if Snack just like plays it chill, has some fun.
yeah. The thing
It's
is as well, like, even if he didn't have a single +5, I'd still be worried that he'd lose this run based on the build.
oh
and
yeah,
how he's playing. So both of them combined are kind of worrying to me. I don't think I need to comment if he dies again. I don't want to like rub it in, but looks like Tyler's getting the double pearl as well on stage 3. Always cool. We never really get pearls, so it's always
That's
neat to
rare.
actually see them when they show up. And then 2 on 1 stage even. And also, I mean, like,
I will
those lunar
say-
pods are taking a lot of the credits for the stage, so might as well get them. Go ahead.
I'm liking Ruddy's build the most right now. He's got that multiplication between the focus crystal and the APR,
Yeah.
along with a little bit of speed, has some AoE from the Will-O-Wisp.
Little bit of
Tyler's
bleed.
not looking bad either.
Yeah. Do you like the ties a little bit of crit? But I do like Ruddy's AP and focus just a little bit more.
Yeah, do
than
you
just
think
the
bleed
AP and crit.
matters here? Because I'm kind of
No.
like,
It
it
like
doesn't matter.
you can't stack it really unless you have a lot, and even when you can, it's not like you're really stacking it, you're just keeping it up. Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
What a little bit of bleed will do is just saying like, hey, if I'm fighting a bell or something and I use eviscerate and I proc a few bleed, it'll die a bit quicker, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, in long term, it will do a little bit of extra damage on Mythrix, but it's not really the damage you're wanting from bleed normally. I think Needle Tick is way better here if you were to take one or the other.
yeah. The way I look at it is, if you get some other items later on in this run, maybe it matters. You know, if you get a crowdfunder,
Crowdfunder,
if
I mean, yeah.
find Shatter Spleen. It starts to do some stuff, but for the time being, it's kind of like finding a sticky bomb.
Yeah.
It's damage, but it's probably not going to make the difference in the run.
All right, Confused onto
What do
stage
you-
4 as well. I mean, Confused does have the Focus Crystal, also doesn't have the AP round, does have a little bit of bleed, does have the speed, has more healing, I think, than the others. Well,
Yep.
at least just more than Tyler, I suppose, but I'm just kind of waiting for some damage to show up, though, right? I'm still waiting on, like, something bigger. Something like a band would be nice. I mean, this is kind of greedy. I'm asking for a lot, but like a polyloot would be kind of cool or something like that. You know what I mean? But we're not seeing that much.
No, Tyler does pick up a second crit there, so the crit starts
That's
to get going
good.
a little bit stronger.
Yeah. And
It
reminder
kind of
with
matches the damage of the APR that Reddy has found.
Eviscerate, when it crits the entire thing because it's a batch skill. So it is a little bit of extra damage. It'll be more damage because of the bolstering lantern as well. Actually, if it does pull a crit, which is kind of a weird synergy that we don't really see pointed out too often there, but a little bit extra molt. But it still is mostly the exposed procs and the utility doing most damage right now still.
Is it actually better that it crits the whole thing, or is that just like over time kind of the same amount of damage as if each eviscerate hit crit individually?
That's a good question. It depends on the skill, I think.
I was gonna say, I don't know math. I think we'd have to get like Big D on the phone for this one because that dude's great at math. But I think the same thing about like pylon. You throw your pylon out and then it just starts critting. But yeah, I don't know.
Either way, it's there. Snack fighting the grandparent, so that's just kind of nice to know that the other players are gonna have to fight a grandparent, and there is a little bit of cover here because of the arch, and you can stand behind it, but it is also kind of a tanky boss, so we'll see how the others can kind of get through it. Might have to sit out a TP for a while just so we can let the guy throw his tantrum a bit. There is also a Mocha printer on stage 3, but I think it looks like it kind of is a risky printer on the stage, you know what I mean? As with many printers on the stage in particular. So
Yeah,
I think they don't want to go into it.
It's great for eviscerate, but you already have speed and you already have other damage, so you're kind of just hoping that like you print a couple of your items that aren't speed or damage, and it probably doesn't work out to really give you anything you need. Reddy's still looting up on stage 3 though. Really
I'm
taking his
surprised.
time.
I mean, it is kind of a small stage, so I don't know what was holding him here so long, but he doesn't really seem to have that many more items than others either, so I'm kind of just a little worried there.
Yeah, I mean that strategy has been paying off for him pretty well today, though. I mean, if it's working to take your time, take that extra minute on these stages, and you're seeing that other people are taking those +5s, like, keep it up. I think something that's actually kind of beneficial to a day like today is like, it doesn't matter if you get first or second. Like, you just need to get second today.
Yeah.
And if you can kind of keep a strategy that's very consistent and a little bit safer, that might be the move. You can get second in every single loadout, and you're going to finals.
Yep. Guaranteed spot in finals if you get second.
If you get second, yep.
Confused on to stage 5, so kind of pulling the lead right now out of everybody. Oh wait, Confused. When did Confused die?
Yeah, you got +5. That was on stage 2, I believe. So remember, both Snack and Confused went to stage 2 early, and then both took that +5 there.
Honestly, I forgot about that, but it was the pest. You're right.
Yeah.
I had to like enter my mind palace to remember that for a second. I was like, I couldn't even. That was like another timeline or something. Okay, so who do you think is actually in the lead right now? Who do you think is kind of in first?
Tyler.
I guess so.
I should probably say some more things than just that.
Tyler is entering stage 5 right now without a +5. So yeah, Tyler and Ruddy just got into stage 4. Okay.
Yeah, I think Ruddy and Tyler are kind of at similar places item wise. It's just Tyler's kind of sped it up a little bit more. Seems to be a little bit more comfortable with the pace of this run. I will say though, like going into Mithrix, like this is going to be a slow ass fight. They don't have anything that's going to really speed it up. I think Tyler's going to be comfortable with it. He does have some movement speed, damage reduction with that wrap for phase 2. And like he does have some damage, but definitely not enough damage that it's going to be a quick fight.
No.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they like spend some time on this stage 5, really loot around, look for some difference making items.
There is a shuriken in a multi-shop that Tyler just pinged. That's not bad.
Yeah, I see a breaching fin as well there. So, you know, that's, I think, what is most likely to happen is find 5 or 6 items here that make a difference. Get a breaching fin, get a shuriken, maybe find a watch somewhere, see what's in this void seed. Kind of stack it up to have an easier fight.
There's a sales star that Snack found somewhere. Maybe that was from TP, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Tyler getting corrupted, or I don't know what it's called.
Void touch.
Engulfed. Void touch.
Collapsed.
Collapsed. Yeah.
A lot of terms for it. Tyler's just trying to get the gup off the side of the edge.
Yeah, it looks like he's
not doing a
gonna get it.
Superb job though. I do see at least one void cradle in the thing. I would have just tried to see if the gup would be thrown off when it tries to cross the bridge.
Yeah, actually.
More than trying to, I know he had the cube and he's trying to pull it off that way, but I don't know. Confused trying to get rid of the void seed. There is one cradle, I think. Sorry, go on.
I mean, for good reason. It's to be worried about getting a void touch boss on stage 5, especially in a position like this where you're like on a peninsula of the map here. You know, you only have one way to get out. So if an enemy becomes void touched and it's really scary, you do want to try to avoid that. But looks like Tyler's getting by without that happening for now. Ruddy almost finished with this teleporter on stage 4, but you can see he's a good bit behind. And Sneck is making it onto the moon. Of course, enough +5s where probably doesn't matter too much, but we can see if he maybe goes to soups, what lies ahead for the rest of our racers.
Plasma shrimp in the void seed runs at TP. Very good. I mean, missing out on that is going to be pretty painful.
Yeah, definitely. So worth the time to loot up, take out those enemies.
Quail is nice as well. Confused just picking that up. Does mark some of the multi-shops back at the start of the stage. Interesting. So there's a multi-shop with Feather, Shuriken, and Noxious Thorn. And Confused chose the Noxious Thorn.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. Snack picks up a nice Nukahana's opinion. I think he's having one of those. No, he's getting opals, it looks like.
Oh. Getting opals, getting some branchins.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's not bad. Very interesting.
He's just drinking some soup. Taking
kind
some
of
time, enjoying a nice meal. Yeah.
And Confused is off on the moon.
Yeah. And that +5 might not be enough to take him out of contention for first here. I mean, depending on how much Tyler and Ruddy loot. I mean, Confused does have that plasma shrimp, does have a focus crystal, got the breaching fin. Like, he doesn't have no damage.
I think something that we haven't really talked about is actually putting Confused really far ahead of our expectations as well. It's the wings.
It's true.
Tyler may be ahead in terms of like place in time, but Confused can get across this moon way faster, not only to Mithrix, but to the ship. Looted stage 5 way faster. So, I mean, it's giving him a lot of opportunities here that just Tyler doesn't have. Now, if Tyler uses the cube correctly, could see a lot more Mythic stalls and get a little bit more DPS in without sacrificing damage to the jumps, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of sad that Tyler missed out on the shurikens though on the stage. That is kind of a bit of damage lost. There
Yeah.
were 2, I think. So
Yeah, who has... Does anybody have a shuriken?
Snack did.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, now he's got other stuff. Yeah, we'll see. It looks like Reddy's going to loot around a little bit here. I think pinging out a breaching fin. Going up to the top of the stage as well. Maybe finding some items nobody else did. To see a tri-tip printer, but I think he'll probably skip that unless
Reddy's scrapping.
scrapping some bungus.
Scrapping a lot of the items. I mean, they're... I don't know.
Bleed
I'm
mode?
surprised. I mean, coming from the guy who didn't want to print bands because it took too long, I'm surprised to see him print it.
He's a fickle racer, Reddy is. It's hard to read him. Let's find that sale star though. Oh, he prints a gas. Interesting. Kind of
I'm
surprising me.
scratching my chin.
Yeah, I mean, for those like less experienced at the game, gas
he
is
hasn't
really
done
good at the
TP
start of
yet.
the game.
I thought he was done
Yeah.
for some reason. No,
No.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
I guess I don't even think gas makes that much of a difference here, though. I don't know.
It might help with the wisps or something. I mean, I just thought he was
Yeah.
just leaving. I was like, what are we doing?
Oh no, he's got some more stage 5 to deal with for sure.
Tyler's starting off the fight right now, confused halfway through phase 1. So it doesn't look like too much of a lead, but also Merc takes a long time to get through. I mean, look at Snack, right? Snack is 25% through the fight and got here a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say now Tyler got here around 22 and a half minutes. My guess is he finishes around like 35 minutes. This will be one of the slower fights we'll see all day long.
Yep. I mean,
And
thank God they got the plasma shrimp at the end, but it's still like so long.
Yeah. The reality is with Merc, there are a lot of like kind of micro situations where you can play correctly and it adds up over time. But no matter how well you play it, it's not like you can play well enough to make it a fast fight. Like the character just doesn't do enough damage to kill Mythics quickly. Unless you have a million items, and then he does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the case for everybody, so.
You don't really see it when you're playing Merc normally in normal runs, that how dependent he is on getting a lot of damage from crowds and stuff with the M1, kind of proccing expose a lot of the time. A lot of your abilities are getting reset way faster, you're snowballing, you know, all of that stuff. That just doesn't happen here. So we're just seeing, I mean, you can get as many exposed procs as like you can, but it still isn't, still one guy that you're fighting, and so it's just going to take longer. It's tough.
Yeah.
And also, like, just, you know, eviscerate, the damage on it is obviously very low. It's more of a procer than anything else, and it's not even a procer for bleed like Commando is. It's kind of just like a hopefully I start chaining some stuff, just get some shit down. So really just looking at the shift utility.
Yeah. So what we can look at between Confused and Tylor is there are front runners right now, with maybe Ruddy coming in, but I think he's a bit far behind. Confused started phase 2 at about 29 minutes, so we can kind of gauge where Tyler is going to be relative to that +5.
He's taking a lot of damage here, though. But yeah.
Oh, he is.
So started phase 2 at 29. I think Tyler could get there before that. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a +5 for Confused as well. I kind of saw that one coming.
Well,
he kind of
bumped that up to 34, yeah.
He backed himself into a corner a little bit and had his back to the other wisps. He might take another one here. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Get on the ramp, get safe for a second. You have wings. There we go.
And something of note is Tyler has 2 wraps. So he doesn't really have to be quite as scared of those wisps during phase 2. You can play a lot more aggressively. It's not a big deal if he tanks some hits.
And you know what's also crazy, this is where the pearls actually come in a little bit to the rescue, right? If you have wraps with extra health,
True.
you are more likely to not take curse damage from the wisps, right? Because it's percentage of damage done to max health. So I could see that actually saving a lot of curse.
Yeah.
I'm not even like coping on that. I think that would actually be nice with the wraps. So
Wait, there was another Void Cradle on stage 5 that Reddy just found, like all the way at the opposite side of TP that had
next to the
spaces inside of it.
bleed printer, by the way. I
Yeah,
guess that's
which
what he
he's
was
going
scrapping.
into.
Yeah. Ooh, and another death for confused. They're still in phase 2. Man, this is where it all crumples, huh? I mean, Ruddy and Tyler definitely are getting points here. That's another death for confused. We're at 20 minutes added
Man, I
onto his
pray this
run.
doesn't open the door for Sneck to have a 2-hour long run that we have to watch.
Oh my god.
Because it's not out of the question. If he takes enough +5s here, Sneck can keep playing this fight and still be back in it for a point.
But isn't that like crazy though? Like I know a lot of people mentally check out, but like if Sneck had just kept playing well in the first, even before 3+5s happened, like he still would have
Yeah.
had a really good chance of even winning this. You know?
Yeah,
Never
that's
know.
true.
And it happens every
I love
time.
what Tyler
But
is. Yeah. I love what Tyler is doing here, using his cube to just bunch up all the enemies during phase 2.
I do like
He's
this.
able to do a lot
There
of
is an
group
orb
damage
coming
there.
though. I'm scared. Oof. Okay. Does have to retreat behind these players a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Reddy's finally on the moon.
Reddy
Not
does
in a
have a
bad spot.
caffeinator with 2 squid polyps for phase 4, maybe potentially. So that might be a nice little time save, honestly.
The caffeinator bleed build? Hear me out. It's got, is
True.
that 6 bleed daggers? Farms up a little bit. Oh wait, you said squid polyps. I was thinking
not
about
fireworks.
fireworks.
No,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how those are connected, but
Hey, thanks for saying true, man. It means a lot you're supporting me either way. Like,
yeah.
that's a good co-commentator right there.
Oh man. Confused in phase 3, but I mean with 4, maybe 5+5s coming in right now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he took some more here as well. Phase 3 is where it just gets more and more difficult when these ads come up. But doing some good damage, all things considered.
Yeah, maybe
Reddy's heading over to soup.
Yeah, maybe I overestimated the wings in terms of just raw travel time speed, because honestly the cube helped out so much in phase 2 for Tyler that it saved him 20 minutes of +5ing. So
yeah. And it's a mix too. I mean, those wraps are pretty important.
Yeah.
I think either way, like Confused probably wouldn't have been able to get in the mix the way Tyler has without taking a lot of damage.
It's true. Snack finishing phase 1? Yes.
Clap it up. Good stuff. Now, here's what you don't recognize for Snack.
The
Those 3 chronic
crantions.
expansions are starting to come online.
As long as
He's
he
gonna
keeps
steer.
doing damage, he'll be able to actually keep damage up through phase 3 of Mithrix and actually do a lot more than he was doing. I mean, he still doesn't have a ton of multiplication here. He just has the crantions. But hey, maybe it's enough to not be a 5-hour long run.
Yeah, maybe. But for everybody's sake, let's hope Confused finishes before he has to play it out. Tyler on to phase 3 now. We'll see how his damage looks. I mean, it's not going to be a fast phase 3, but he's been able to have a clean fight here.
Yeah, and if he gets first because he played it clean, deserved.
Exactly, yeah. And Ruddy, even though he's getting to the fight around 30 minutes, like, so he's in position to get second. And this is the type of position that Ruddy excels at, is just not +5ing. I mean,
oh, Tyler dies.
Oh,
Ruddy's looking at first.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't die. And Tyler, don't play sloppy now. I saw him take another swipe after the +5 there. Just keep your head in the game.
Yeah, and the
Man.
big thing here now is if Tyler does +5 again and Reddy has a clean run, that opens up bonus points.
Oh, true.
Oh, and unfortunately for Sneck takes a +5, losing his Cranston stacks. That's a
No.
nightmare.
The one thing he had going for him.
But good news, Confused is on to phase 4, taking down Mithrix now.
Did he just die in phase 4?
Did he?
I don't, or maybe it was right before it. I'm not sure, but
Must
I
have been
mean,
right before it.
yeah. Again, though, this is what would have happened in Sneck's run pretty much regardless of the +5s because he didn't get enough items. You have to get items for this fight or something for it to not take an hour. I mean, obviously he's just kind of out in the open and he's just kind of feeding, but you know, the run would have been tough either way. He did have a shuriken though before he gave it up. Oh.
Something I'm
Confused on the
interested to hear
ship.
your.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there he is. Something I'm interested to hear your thoughts on is I saw somebody in chat talking about the value of feather on Merc when he already has all this mobility. He already has a double jump. How do you view that on a survivor like this?
When you're playing Merc, there is a little clock in your head where you go, okay, at some point I have to touch the ground. And when you want to touch the ground, sometimes that means you have to back out of whatever you're fighting for a second. I kind of like that I can stay in and DPS longer when I have a feather, and it's a lot safer.
Yeah.
In terms of, I mean, obviously you do have a double jump, but like, you know, it's still nice.
It's also a
just because you're
smaller
close range.
double jump. It's not as good as the feather double jump is.
No.
Which during the fight actually makes a difference because you can like double jump on Merc and still take hits from Mithrix.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like if you have like a quail, sometimes you just kind of get boosted forward with your small little jump, and then Mithrix is like just home runs the shit out of you. Sometimes you might as well, if you have a feather, just jump twice and get way over his head, get comfy.
Ooh, Tyler's scaring me a little bit during pizza here.
Let's bring in Confused, by the way.
Finished. Yeah, I'll grab him.
Hey there, champ.
Hey, Confused. Champ.
Hey, you got through. Very good job. There was a run that was tough to watch, and I'm gonna say it was not yours. So
nope.
No.
It's still going on as Sneck types in all caps, free me, free me, free me over and over again as he just starts phase 3 with 12 +5s.
We were actually the same person. I'm all caps spamming too.
Make it 13.
Oh no.
Yeah, a bit of a tough end to the run there. How'd it feel overall?
The character's not real. I know I'm gonna do bad no matter what I do. Doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
People don't like Merc, man.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot during this. It's just people's thoughts on Merc, and I will ask, like, what is hard about Merc for you? Why is it kind of a struggle?
I don't fucking know. It wouldn't be hard if I knew, man.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. I don't know.
Phase 4 skip for Tyler there. Very good job.
Wait, I'm first real time? What?
Oh yeah.
You're here first.
Yeah, I mean, you were playing a lot faster than Tyler and Reddy were. That was kind of like, it was pretty clearly like you and Snack were playing at a quicker pace, and the other two were looting a lot more. Honestly, there wasn't a lot more to loot, but like something I will say is like Tyler had 2 wraps during phase 2, and I saw you really struggling with phase 2, and little things like that can really kind of add up throughout a run.
I want to just point out real quick, Ruddy is using the squid build to its like full effect right now. Like he is getting squids in, man. He is playing around the caffeinator.
That's awesome.
Should you not
Unfortunately,
just let Spec free if there's? I doubt the others are gonna die.
I mean, he did say it. I mean, he can
Let him
concede if
go,
he wants to.
man.
It's in his
No,
agency
he's
to
not gonna
concede.
concede. He's not gonna concede until you tell him. I promise. Let him go.
Let me do the math on if it's possible for him to get second place after this run. If he gets third in this, because he could still get second place. So if I think once Reddy's like on his way to the ship, we can. But
Yeah, like if for some reason like Ruddy threw a tantrum and just died 50 times, you know, like I don't know.
Let him free, man. Let my boy live.
He said, "I'm going back to Bonkin." I mean, the reality is that it's like the race isn't actually over for Sneck.
No.
He's at a big disadvantage, but like he can get bonus points in the last 2 loadouts, and still get second for the day.
Yeah.
So it's not over for him.
And there are the squids in phase 4. We did it.
Yeah.
The build. Thanks for the sub, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I'm gonna tell Sneck
Go tell
now
him.
that
Go tell him, please.
concede.
Tell
I don't think Reddy's gonna die 10 times.
Jesus. And we'll give a little bit of highlight to Ruddy here on his way to the ship. There we go. Oh wait, is Tyler done actually? Tyler is done. Let me bring in Tyler. Tyler.
Hi.
You what time did you get? I think you're getting
He's getting
second place. Yeah.
Yeah.
4205.
Yeah, you would have gotten first if it wasn't for that +5, but you did finish
Yeah.
before Ruddy, but
I thought I hit all the exploders there with my shift, but I didn't. So I thought I had like another eviscerate or something up, but just got in a bad situation.
I see. I'm glad it didn't chain to another +5 or anything like that, at least. You got out of there okay. And second place is not bad. Some pretty good times up here.
Peep that
Wait,
face.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
All good. And we'll bring in Ruddy for his first place, which is putting you guys in a very competitive position right now for first and second between the 3 of you. So, let's bring in Ruddy. Hello, Ruddy. Oh, I need to bring in Snake as well. Tyler, I can hear everything off of your computer, man. I can hear every Discord join sound and everything. It's crazy. I don't know how. I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
Ruddy, you got first. So good job.
Jesus.
How
did that happen?
Well, yeah, I mean something happened.
Something.
There were a few deaths this loadout, I will say. So you got first, Tyler second, Confused you got third, and Snake you got fourth. Sorry for that loadout. That was a tough one.
I fucking hate Merc, man.
By the way, Snake, you could still get to second place, and you could still get a spot in the finals. I'm just letting you know. I know it's tough, but you could absolutely do it. So keep that in mind. I mean, obviously, tough Merc. What was the main damage for those of you who had any damage at all? Because we were struggling. Squid. I mean, you had squid.
Squid.
Mine was Plimp on stage 5.
Yeah, you didn't get the void seed on stage 5 already, but there was a plasma shrimp, which was nice. You went to the bleed printer instead. I don't think anyone saw that one or anyone else. I wish
I didn't see it.
Yeah, there were 2 shurikens on stage 5 when a chest went on a multi-shop, which I guess would have been okay. But really, there wasn't that much. I don't think there was a single watch this run. I don't. There was one focus crystal, I think. There was 2 AP rounds.
Yep.
Yep. So like, classic Merc 20-minute Mythics fight, obviously. Goji, you back yet?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. Well,
Did you peep that
we
phase
have.
4 skip though?
Yeah, I did. That was very nice.
That
Very,
was
very
sick.
good job. We have 2 more loadouts today. Can you believe it? So let's get them out of the way.
Holy
Blight
nice.
Acrid coming up next. Good luck, guys. Have fun. Try to. Try
Yeah, I'll try.
Good luck.
Sure.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys. All right.
Oh, well, if you worship Satan, then the scoreboard's looking pretty good to you right now because we're tied up at 6 to 6 to 6 after
Wow.
3 loadouts. So it's anybody's game.
That is so insanely close. I mean,
Yeah.
I was kind of, I mean, I don't know. I don't think this was like a huge fear of mine, but whenever we do new systems like this, because we're doing 5 loadouts today, I was like, what if we have a situation where, it's a no contest after, 3 loadouts or something? The fact that we're tied for 3 people, I mean, anyone could bring it back in any of the 2 loadouts remaining. So that's crazy.
Yeah. I will say it's going to take a miracle from Snack.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough, but
but it's possible. Nobody's counted out yet. Yeah, what do you think about this loadout? Do you like Blight Acrid?
no,
Why is that?
because it sucks.
Come on.
I mean, okay, so in the context of racing, it's fine because you're just going to be focusing on meleeing anyway. The poison isn't going to be your main damage or it shouldn't be your main damage for racing. And likewise, Blight isn't going to be your main damage either. It's just going to be there while you melee away or have an equipment that does damage. When you go fast enough as well, you kind of override a little bit of the scaling problems Blight has by a little bit. It still isn't that much damage, but I don't know. It hopefully shouldn't matter that much by the time when they get to Mythics and they win.
Yeah, I mean, hot take, Blight's better. Because on stage 1, Blight does more damage than Poison does. And if you think about it, later on in the... Sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face. Later on in the run, you're really doing damage with your M1. So it's like when you need it most, it's there. I don't know. I mean, call me crazy. Anyways, Confused has 2 chronic expansions and a crit glasses. Already found a gasoline. There's some good items on this stage, man. I'm looking around at these try shops, looking around at these chant shrines they're opening.
This is very good. I mean, the
great.
gas alone is already such a nice start to any run. But gas with Cranchin and speed for Confused and Sneck as well, like that's crazy. We have kind of a starter pack here. I mean, what Acrid is looking for in the entirety of the run, especially like if you're playing Poison, this is very true. You just want speed and AoE, basically. And then like you focus on the damage molds. If you're speed running or gauntlet racing, obviously you want the damage molt, but speed and AoE is still kind of on the top of your list.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the X factor of every Acrid loadout is phase 2 of Mithrix. Do you have a way to deal with phase 2? And there's kind of 2 ways you can approach that. Do you get some wraps and some damage reduction so that you can just get in there and not be at much risk? Or do you just get enough damage where you're insta-killing everything, or like a shuriken where you can play from a little bit more distance?
Something transformative, like a shuriken or like an equipment or something, a capacitor would be amazing, something like that.
Yeah. So there's multiple ways to skin the cat, but you do need a way to deal with it. I mean, if you get to phase 2 without kind of any game plan for it, people will die every single time. And doesn't really matter how good you are at the game.
And by that point, if you're in phase 2 and you don't have that transformative or otherwise solution, and you have Blight, man, that is awful. That's an awful experience.
True, yeah. Blight really shows its true colors at that part of the run. Something we should also mention, which maybe you said earlier and I missed it, but it's just the Acrid M1 tech that we see Sneck using.
We haven't really talked
where
about it today.
Yeah, if you're able to mash at exactly 10 clicks a second, I forget the exact inputs, but you
Look at
can
Confused doing it right
melt
now.
bosses. Yeah,
Look at
Confused
that.
just
Ooh,
destroyed that playground.
very clean too. He held that rhythm. Snack and Confused
Yeah.
are the ones who are like pioneering kind of using the tech and gauntlet runs. Actually, they're getting really
Yeah.
consistent at it, and it's very scary. But
Yeah, I mean, look
yeah.
at Confused just destroying that Templar. And that's kind of a big X factor today, because as far as I know, Ruddy and Tyler don't use the tech. And
Yep. It's hard.
when I say that, I don't want it to sound like Ruddy and Tyler are like lazy, not learning a tech. This is one of those techs that's so difficult that like some people just aren't going to be able to do it. They're just like physically, it doesn't really align with the way they play games. And like, that's not to like talk bad on them. It's just like I'm somebody that loves tech skill in games. Like I play Melee. That's my favorite game. I tried this tech for 10 minutes and I just couldn't do it. Like I don't know what it was, but like it's really hard. So the fact that Sneck and Confuse are able to do it the way they are really is telling of how much practice they put into it.
Yeah. By the way, I want to touch on, we have a feather out of stage 1 as well, for everyone except Tyler, which I think does matter, especially when we consider phase 2 of Mythics and stuff like that. Oh, Tyler already burning through a watch and elixir stage 2 as well. We do have an ATG on ready also. As far as the tech concerned, it reminds me of like Tetris. You know how like people started like rolling the controllers and stuff like that? That's what I think of. Like some people play Tetris and they're like, oh, I can like move the D-pad. It's like you can't play that way anymore. If you want to be like a speed Tetris player, you have to like tap the controller. So you tap the controller into your thumb because it's not possible to mash as fast as you need to. Stuff like that. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So Goat have printer, by the way. Did we talk about that on stage 2? Just like right out there in the open?
No, we didn't talk about that.
Okay. Well,
it's good.
There it is.
It's good to print Goat House.
And Snack just eviscerating the Z construct. Oh, there's a +5 for Tyler. Unfortunately, stage 2. Oh. He was taking a lot of damage. What did he just die by the way? I
don't know. Let me action replay that.
Yeah.
It was fall damage. She just jumped off the side.
Oh, okay. That's tough.
Yeah.
Normally I will say I don't think the speed tech helps way too much in the context of a normal teleporter. I think it's nice to get rid of a boss for sure, but it's not making the teleporter go faster. This isn't a prismatic trial or anything like that. But I will say, in the case of like a Z construct, you don't really want to deal with those. And those just being alive is causing your problems. So
yeah. The items are looking good here, though. That's a second ATG on Sneck and Confused, which when you're just M1ing all the time, that's going to be a lot of damage. You're going to get a lot of procs off of that. I think they're pretty comfortable where they're at right now. I don't think they're going to be doing a lot of looting throughout the rest of this run. They could use some damage reduction.
Reddy might be trying to go for a House Unite kill here on stage 3. Oh, unfortunately, he doesn't get any golem spawns, so he's like, you know what? I can't stay here. I can't really charge the shrine. It's going to be stored in TP probably. So probably going to go to TP, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, with that ATG that drops, it's probably a good decision to go to TP. There's not many items you want more than that you could get out of the Halcyon. And it's not going to be very quick.
Unfortunately.
But I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Sneck here. I mean, his win condition is getting bonus points and having the right combination of other people get, last place, which right now is anybody because everybody's tied. But if he can keep this pace up and, other people make some mistakes, he's doing what he needs to. And we're seeing the Sneck that we like to see. So
he's
very
back,
exciting.
baby. He's back. It's mostly like in this one in particular, it's really Sneck and Confused versus each other right now. They're kind of keeping pace. And I'm kind of thinking like, who's just going to make a mistake first? Is kind of where it's at. They're pretty equal. I do like how Confused has the safer spaces. I don't know where he got that one. Sneck without it, kind of a little bit more rough. But I mean, is a little bit ahead on time.
Yeah, I mean, Confused is just taking some time to loot this stage 3 a little bit more and not really being rewarded for his efforts.
Does try to
It's
get an
interesting.
equipment, gets a caffeinator, not anything really useful here.
Yeah, he found a death mark in a damage chest and just left it on the ground. Like he was served disgusting food and he didn't even want to put it in his mouth. Like, like he
I'm
literally
kind of
looked
scared
down
for
at it and it was
Snack
just like
here.
death mark. Yo, yeah, this is
Does take out the
a
boss,
bit
but does
sketchy.
proc a transmitter, and it is kind of just shuffling around the enemies in this teleporter circle. Kind of scared me a little bit. He does have to stun the elder if he wants to kill it soon, but he can't because he's okay. Jesus. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that larva almost took him out. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Confused taking out
Good
the
timing to pick up the
pre-spawn
Yuke, though.
Solus. Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah, Snack is actually, and I think everybody will be set up for a very good like larva plus V build, where if you can find a pluripotent larva and then just take your own life, you'll end up with poly loot. I'm crushing today, man. Polyloot plasma shrimp.
Look
Really
at
spike your
Confused
damage up.
getting the tech in on 2 vagrants at once. That was very
Yeah, that was
nice.
sick.
Very clean.
Meanwhile, for other racers, they're still hanging out on stage 3, and it looks like okay. No, I saw Ruddy over near that Halcyon Shrine. I wasn't sure if he was opting to try to take care of that as well, real quick. But
It looks
you know,
like
Ruddy does find a remote caffeinator. All he needs now is a squid polyp.
does Tyler not see the Shrine of Shaping, or
I don't know.
I'm concerned.
Maybe in
bit.
an act of protest, he's
Defiance?
opting not to use it. Just recognizing it maybe it takes away from the races when there's more free lives.
Oh, wow.
That's
You know
actually
what?
it's a really beautiful moment we're watching on Tyler's screen.
Yeah, moment of silence, please.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Anyways, we need to have a moment of silence for this alloyed worship unit who Confused is about to just decimate with this M1 tech.
hopefully. You
I
just have to get a
love that.
little bit above it, because he's getting too low when he jumps in, and he's hitting the underside. We need to see straight on, and not get shot by the big shotgun either. I would like to
Yeah.
see a nice red here, and this is the perfect time to do it too. Like right during TP, Awu is just kind of like floating on in, but Confused just can't get the right angle to do it. Focusing more on charging than killing it. Oh, that would have been perfect had he gotten it. The thing is, he has to oh, he's going for it right now. Does have to get out though. He has to jump in and at the perfect time, then just start spamming 10 times a second, which is really hard. It's combining a lot of
Is that
things.
it?
Oh,
very
so close. Should have it
get
though.
it this next time though.
Yeah, just jump in and you're good. Oh, leveled up though. Okay, there we go.
All right, and that'll take it down, and he gets a
Alien head.
Alien head. I mean, not
Is that?
bad.
I mean, I think that's fine for the jump. It'll also make the player skip a little bit faster as well.
Yeah.
So, I don't mind that at all.
Snack, on the other hand, is dealing with the stage 5 teleporter boss right now, which is his
Another
icon strike, but he is
construct.
just melting.
Oh, yep. I mean, that's a quick boss.
Yeah, and we can see Ruddy right now actually like having to fight these vagrants, actually having to fight the Solus control unit, and the damage is still really good, so it's not too difficult. But
Yeah,
it just makes things a little bit sketchier when you don't have that tech down.
yeah. We have crit and ATGs for Ruddy, and it's perfectly fine. I'm just kind of concerned about Tyler right now. He is still on stage 3. Meanwhile, we have 2 of our racers on stage 5, and Tyler has a +5.
Yeah,
That's
it's
kind of
interesting
scary.
because it feels like Tyler's just been like crushing today. But you look at the scoreboard and everybody's tied
It's
up
even.
except for Snack. So
Yeah.
like he's not at an advantage like enough where like he can get third place twice and be good.
No.
He needs to clutch up in one of these last 2 runs and really put on a performance the same way that Confuse and Ruddy, like, you know, you need to beat one of these other guys. You're not in the clear yet.
It's so intense, man. Everyone's really fighting for it. It's nice to see it this close too. I mean, it's fun.
Oh
seeing
yeah,
it
I
that
wouldn't
way.
want it any other way. I mean, I'd want Snack to have a little bit more points, but that's about it. I mean,
Yeah, if it was like
I'll fight him
4
for it.
4 4 4 or something, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah,
Don't die confused. Thank you.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, that's a
Yeah.
scary enemy right there, man.
Yeah. The thing is, elders aren't so bad with accuracy. You just got to make sure you have your stuns ready. That's with any elder fight, honestly, but most characters do have stuns, and I feel like they're underutilized a lot of the time.
Oh, and we missed it, but Snack found a plasma shrimp, which gives him 3 plasma shrimps. He has APR, focus crystal, chronic expansion.
So
the damage is crazy.
Snack chose Lysate there in the... Yeah, I think I would have chosen Needle Tick here, actually. If you're doing the tech, that actually stacks up a lot of Needle Tick on Mythos. I think that would have been a little bit better than having an extra Epidemic. But...
Yeah, that's true. I agree there. Oh, wait a second. We might have a Ruddy moment right now. He's going through the blue portal, the Ruddy Classic.
Oh,
might be the first blue portal we've seen today.
It definitely is, and it's the first one we've seen in a while, even before that. Looking for headset, probably.
I think it's a weird play. His greens are so good right now.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see what he
mask.
found, but yeah, that's not going to be good enough.
Not ideal. Yeah, it is kind of surprising. Feather, double ATG, even Transmitter and Whip, and even, honestly, Uke. Like, these are pretty damn good here. I mean, I guess he was hoping for, I don't know, Drone Man headset something. I mean, he doesn't even have a ban for headset, though, so... I don't know. I mean, what could he really want?
One more ATG on Confused, and then finds Brain Stalks. That's a bit of a nothing red item.
That's an item.
Does have some good fodder for a potential white soup.
Yeah. If they go out that way. Snack is on the moon, but does take a little bit of damage already from some perfected exploders, so that's not ideal. Don't take too much damage from this thing. So was fighting that golem, did not have the stuns up, and did not stop it from shooting, so very scary. Already proccing Transmitter even before we're even getting to the fight. This does not bode well to me right now.
So something about this next build is he didn't print many hoofs on stage 2. When you look at Confused, he's got 3 of them. Having only 1 is pretty dangerous here.
I agree.
Let's find a ban there in soup. See a few red items here, but I don't think you really want to be printing reds with your items. What is he?
I can't even see him.
I wouldn't have hated Growth Nectar there.
I think he doesn't want extra attack speed, though, for the tech. I think it makes it harder.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Same reason he didn't go into Bolster and Lantern there, White Soup.
Yeah.
I didn't have a red anyway, I guess. So
I was going to say, yeah, no red. We'll see what Confuse opts to do here if he takes time and walks all the way to soup or just goes straight up to the arena.
Okay, Tyler's finally in stage 5. Still extremely worried here, but I mean, it could be a situation where, you know, Snack and Confused doing their tech on Mithrix both take a few deaths or something because they greed too much, and then maybe Tyler kind of sweeps in, gets some points on the board. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I would like to see him go a little bit faster. That being said, I think he's been taking like that stage 3, for example, took so long. So scary. All right, Seka's gonna have to do some a little bit of technique here. I think does have a feather, so this isn't like too bad, but doesn't really use his jumps properly. So gonna have to restart the skip. Confuses on the same spot, but does have like you said, hooves and alien head. So Confused just gonna go all the way up real quick. I'm really gonna think about it.
Yeah. Even with Snack having a little bit more damage, I think I like Confused's build more. Having that movement speed, having that spaces is going to be really big. Like, you cannot avoid getting hit by Mithrix during this fight. Like, it's going to happen. And I mean, luckily Snack has an opal, but like having just a full damage mitigation every, 14 seconds, that's very strong.
Does make it up though. Confused already starting the fight, however. Let's see if Confused can get a few reps in of the tech. It looks like it's really hard for him to do it. He's only gotten a few extra hits in at most and already taken a hit back for it. So far it hasn't been overly worth it in his attempts. I mean, obviously it's really hard to do in timing while you're trying to do everything else. You're trying to dodge Mythics and then trying to go in and then perfectly position your hand so that you're ready to spam 10 times a second, right? It makes you play a little bit worse. It makes you play sloppy. So it's difficult to do in between Mythic swipes, which is what he's trying to do. He's trying to save time and there's a good one. Yeah. You pretty much want to do it right then. When Mythrix runs out of stamina and he's preparing to jump, and when he lands are probably the main times you want to go for it. The rest of the time, you could probably just go in, jump in with bites and utility and be fine. But
what I will say here, though, is if you look at their curse, you look at the amount of damage they've been taking. Confuse has been able to survive with a lot less curse, taking a lot less hits.
Fast faces.
And Snack is starting to add up a little bit. And throughout that fight, when you get to phase 2, it's going to matter.
Yeah.
Ruddy scrapping a little bit before he goes on to stage 5. I think
a lot of scrapping from Ruddy today, actually.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't surprise me too much, though. I think that's pretty on brand with his playstyle. Do some scrapping, hit some blue portals.
Confuse
Tyler
is in
finally
phase
onto
2.
The moon now.
Finally. I mean, pulling ahead of Ruddy a little bit at least does have that +5, though. So, I mean, Ruddy is still 5 minutes ahead, but I mean, real time at least. Confuse is in phase 2 right now. Already took out, I think, 2 of the Wisps. Does take a lot of damage, though. Is going to have to pull back a lot here. I'm kind of worried that he might have to pull back too much. Ooh, taking damage from this Exploder. All right, he's going to have to really pull back now. And this is right where Blight is just going to rear its head and be like, hey, you know, unless you can jump in yourself, you're going to have a problem. He does see one of the Wisps get stuck on a pillar, but doesn't get the jump in. Snack is scaring me too. See, that's the thing. You want to get the Wisps to be like next to a pillar so that you can kind of afford to miss. Hit them against the wall. Snack might take a +5 here in a second. He just got to be a little bit careful, but these things are going to shoot him. He has to get it behind the ramp probably to be safe. Or something. No, out in the open is not it, man.
Does he have any healing? I don't think he does.
Just has the bite. It's going to have to, you know, actually M1 and M2 to get health back. Tyler making the jump up right now.
Oh, and for Confuse, he has that caffeinator, so that is some healing. That's going to make a difference.
So Snack does have a healing drone. That's something,
he does.
I suppose.
Something that people probably missed is while Confused was on the moon, he made sure to attack one of the golems one time before it fell off the side of the stage.
Yes.
Which gives you money and gives you the XP, letting you use the caffeinator during the fight. So
he is missing these leaps, though, and he cannot afford to do that right now. It's costing him so much time. He does get an ATG proc off of Epidemic, which actually ends up killing the Wisp for him. So that's something.
+1 for bite.
Oh, jumping into that golem there actually almost cost Confuse his life. Gotta be a little bit careful. Taking so much damage this phase. I'm surprised that Confuse and Stack have not died. They're playing risky and it's scary, but they are playing well. They're not dying.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of in their element here, but I will say for Snack, he's been sitting up on this ramp for like almost 2 minutes now, just trying to figure out when he's actually allowed to go in.
Oh, this is going to be a problem for him right now.
Get a Wisp here, but it might take a lot of damage, and that's a +5 for Snack.
Yeah. Had everything ready for him, but didn't have a phase 2 solution, and this is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. And that's another one. And I think Snack kind of knows +5s weren't part of the path to getting out of last place, getting to second today.
Yeah.
So you can see him just kind of subsiding and hitting these guys, and but we still do have 3 other racers that all have an equally fair path to first or second day, as they're all tied. Confused definitely in the lead right now as he's into phase 3. Ready on phase 1, and Tyler almost finishing up phase 1 as well.
This is close, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think Confused should be in a good spot to take this loadout at this point. As
The
long
thing
as he
is,
can keep phase 3 short.
yeah, I mean, again though, he is playing a little bit sloppier when he's trying to do the tech between every bit, and it's riskier, obviously. So, I mean, that, like you said, the longer it takes, the higher chance something bad happens, especially with how little health he has right now. Obviously, I
Yeah.
don't want him to die, but I think it's extremely reasonable if something like he just took a swipe and just died right now or something. Obviously, he's playing
The
around
bottom-
safer spaces pretty well. He does have Warp Echo also.
Yeah. On the bottom left screen, we have Tyler that's actually starting his phase 2 now. And like we said, this is the deciding part of the run for everybody. And he immediately procs his transmitter.
Yeah.
Really struggling to get damage in without taking hits.
Know who's not going to have a tough phase 2? Ruddy Cub. That's right.
What?
Does have a Shuriken with a band and Growth Nectar. So should
There
get
you
in
go.
there and do some damage.
My only fear is that he gets too comfortable with those items, because those don't mitigate the damage. Those don't get rid of the flying wisps and, make it so he can't just get
Ooh.
bursted down.
Confused
quickly.
is proccing Transmitter right now. Got to be a little bit careful. I don't know what.
He goes in during pizza.
Oh, that was
gets out
really
of pizza.
scary. Oh my god. And Tyler dies again in phase 2.
Oh,
That
that's
is
tough.
pushing him back down. That is really not good.
I will say bonus points are on the table for Confused here.
Yeah, I mean, if Confused dies here though, I think it's actually up to Ruddy to get first
Yeah.
again.
No, I
And
agree.
I think he absolutely could. So we'll see.
It's gonna be really
Ooh, these
tight.
ads. Oh my god.
Yeah, and this is what we can see with the tech is it's really strong, but when you get the chance to actually set that up during phase 3, when there's pizza and there's ads,
It has to
when
be
there's
pretty
the
much when he jumps
shockwaves.
down, but like he's not anywhere close to near Mithrix when he's jumping down. He's hiding behind here, behind the pillars, so or like right before he jumps, but I don't know, it's tough. Oh god, Stack taking some pizza.
Here's some good damage from Confused now, though. Gets into the pizza, gets out
He
of the
is
pizza.
scaring me. He does have safer spaces, so he can be a little bit more aggressive than it looks. But now that the ads have spawned, he can't really risk going in there like that. So he's got to be a little bit careful. Is teching the exploders down, which is really clean. All he's trying to do right now is just get some texting, get some ATGs. Procking does have 3 ATGs, so could be pretty good. He should get some damage here. Nice. Does
Ruddy's
lose
having a
spaces.
very clean phase 2. On the other hand, hasn't taken any curse. Okay, wide open. I'm not.
Why did he jump down? Maybe he got pressured to jump down, but him jumping down just guaranteed him so much damage there.
Yeah. Which is going to matter here. It might be close depending on how long his phase 3 is. If he finishes within 5 minutes of Confused, I mean, I think he's within that range, but
Confused is just about to finish phase 3 right now, by the way. Maybe he can get a phase 4 skip.
Nope.
Did not want to try to go for phase 4 skip there. He says, my bad. He pulled away at the last second because the exploder was shooting him and he didn't want to die. He was kind of scared that Mithrix would start swiping, but I mean, look how fast this
that's just
phase
basically
4.
a phase 4 skip. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, one more hit.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's going to be a
very
first
good
place for
job.
Confused. Yeah, just wonderful play from him. Definitely getting first here. Now it's up to Ruddy to see how many points he's getting for first.
Yeah. Fantastic, though. Really, actually. And if Snack had just held on a bit more, I mean...
Yeah.
Stuff.
I think what was really cool about Confused Run is that he played aggressive, he used the tech, but he didn't go too far in. He didn't take any +5s. He didn't make the big mistakes. And he struck that balance just very effectively.
Beautiful.
You can see Snack rebinding as these guys often use a different control scheme as well when they're doing this tech.
Yeah, it.
Because normally you would have to mash with like your pinky, which for
I
those that have
think
tried mashing, your pinky isn't what you use to mash. It's not the right finger.
they changed their sprint key to shift, and I think they use their ring finger to
Yeah.
start mashing. So really fast.
Well, Tyler is on to phase 3 as well now. Chipping down Mythrick's going to be dealing with some pizza just now. I don't see Ready plus 5ing here. He does have that spaces. He does have an opal. And he can kind of play from a distance with Shuriken, but
Yeah,
anything
he
can happen.
does also have the speed with 2 hooves and Grector and a feather, so you know.
Yeah.
Did someone not have a feather? I don't know if Snack did or not.
I don't
Maybe
know. We'll
everyone
see in a
did.
second. Snack. We can grab Confused though. He's all finished. Give him a
Yeah, bring
congrats
him
on
in.
first.
No, Tyler does again, right way in the air,
Oh.
just trying to live. Confused,
Hey,
hey
Confused.
man.
Hi. How'd I do?
You got
You
first
seem happy.
place.
Yeah.
You did the best out of everybody.
That's great news. Thank you. That
Um,
made
Very
my
good
day.
job.
yeah, just
There
really
may
impressive.
be bonus points if something happens already, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's
you did a
still
very
in
good
phase
job.
3, so
Yeah.
Phase 3 was so hard, but a single exploder spawns and I have to like waste a minute. Oh my goodness.
yeah,
I could,
it was
like-
interesting because you guys had a lot of damage, but like didn't have a ton of speed, didn't have a ton of damage reduction. Like you didn't have any wraps.
Yeah.
So I think it was a really difficult run, all things considered, especially like to get a 29.
Oh my god.
A
Yeah.
was really cool. It was scary, but
I accidentally spawned him, and I like thought about it for a second, and like, yeah, I could kill this guy. Like,
it was perfect time though, because it was like right at the end of the teleporter,
yeah.
and he was like floating in. It was perfect. Reddy does get a phase 4 skip as well, so no bonus points
Yeah, I
from
don't
you
think
unless
bonus points.
something extremely horrible happens. But let's bring in a Snack, by the way.
Yeah, I'll grab him. Hey, Snack.
Howdy.
Hello. You did amazing up until phase 2. But
come on now.
But it was
Dude,
amazing.
I felt like I played so bad.
No, up until that
Even,
point,
like,
you
up
were
until
doing
phase
great.
two.
No,
No,
I think
you were
were doing
I
crushing.
great.
didn't find
the whole
any
run.
equipment. I was like cooked.
I think that was
Yeah.
one of the big differences. We probably saw more use out of Caffeinator in Confused Run than I thought we would. That was like the
Yeah.
main healing for your phase 3 and phase 2 was just you were playing around this Caffeinator and just getting heal from it. So good job on
Yeah.
recognizing that.
Snack, you lost to me by 0.2 seconds real time.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's insane.
So
You're
I
washed.
don't know.
Cooked.
Hey, you lost, man. Not me.
Reddy is on the ship now, so he will be finishing up in second place. And assuming Tyler can have a clean end of his fight, he'll be getting third here, it looks like.
Okay.
Confused, how are you feeling going into this last loadout?
I mean, we're the 3-person tiebreaker going into this loadout. You know, winning the 3-person tiebreaker feels pretty freaking good.
Right.
Yeah,
I
he'll be
think.
in the lead.
Well, I just need to get like a second, and then I'm through, or something.
Yeah, if you get second, you're golden. First or second, I think.
Let's bring in
Yeah.
Ruddy.
Beautiful.
Hello, Ruddy.
Hey.
Second place.
All right.
There you go. I liked your build, I
Lovely.
think, the most. You had the Shuriken in the band. No one else had that. So that was kind of the main thing. Everyone had the triple ATGs except Tyler. Snack, you found a plasma shrimp somewhere and had 3 of them, but Tyler only had
Bottom
one.
sirens, baby.
One ATG.
Oh, yeah.
Who didn't have safer spaces? It was just Snack. Yeah. You're the
Smile.
only one who missed out on that one. Tough. But other than that, it really wasn't that much this run. I mean, stage 1 was fantastic though. Stage 1 and 2, you guys had
Yeah.
the gas, Cranchin, you guys had a feather, Hoves, and then the speedrunner stage 2, and then it was like, all right. If anyone had bothered to kill Awu, like Confused did, you would have gotten an alien head. So, there you go.
This tech is way too fucking strong. Like, I just like 1v1 A wound, man. Like, what? That
The thing
doesn't
is,
happen. That's not a thing.
I feel like I like how strong it is though, just because of how difficult it is. And like you really got to practice it. You
My
really got to
finger
be comfortable.
fucking hurts.
Yeah, and also like
I am like massaging it.
it's not like it's safe to use this tech either. Like me and Race were talking a lot about like how you were struggling with the fight, partially because like you were trying to get in position to use this tech and do that extra damage, which like I don't think Ruddy's thinking about like pressing a key 10 times a second while dodging Mithrix and ads, and you know it's kind of a nice balance there.
Not that Ruddy
Yeah.
couldn't do that, but
Well, you could.
I can't.
Chose.
Man, my hands are old.
Let's bring in Tyler right now. Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
Third on that one.
Yeah.
You missed out on some ATGs from somewhere. You only had one. Where did everyone else find their ATGs? Tell me.
There's
One
one
was a
stage 5 I
TP
couldn't
ritual.
buy.
Yeah, there's 5.
Yeah. And where was the
I think one
Shuriken
stage
ban?
2.
Ready?
Shuriken was, I think, just a random small chest on stage 5.
Okay.
Bro, I just missed everything. What the heck?
And banned was soup.
Yeah. What equipment did you have, Tyler?
Useless. What's it called? Caffeinator.
Damn. I will say, Confused used the hell out of it, but it wasn't that exciting of an equipment for sure. Phase 2, right? Phase 2 got you a little bit, and it was stage 2, I believe, the fall damage.
That was like the craziest thing ever.
Sorry. Well, going into the final loadout here of the day, False Sun. It is really close between the three of you, especially. Sorry, Snack. And honestly, any one of you could get pushed out into third and get chopped. So 2 of you are going to go on to the grand final, and 2 of you are not. So good luck, guys, and we'll see you after this loadout. Good luck, everybody.
What are we doing about a potential second tiebreaker?
We'll have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Good
checking.
luck.
How about you just don't
Good luck.
place in a tiebreak, Tyler?
Oh, sure.
I don't know, man. I'll
Please.
try.
Just try.
It's kind of in his name, though. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's kind of his whole thing. I will say, I think Tyler has been in more tiebreakers than anyone else, I think, actually. Not a joke.
Yeah.
So
I also want to mention there's like a very easy situation that ends up in a 3-way tiebreaker, which is just like the order being reversed from last time. Like
yeah,
we could end in 999 for points here, and just have one more loadout for all 3 of them, which would be kind of hype. As much as I'm sure they don't want to play a 6th loadout.
Oh my god. I mean, hey, it's good practice for next week. In the grand finals, we're doing 6 loadouts. And it is technically possible for us to have a tiebreaker in the grand final and have 7 loadouts next week, which I'm sure some people are like, holy kill me, I don't want to play 7 loadouts, but I mean, hey, that's the...
I don't know if my voice can take 7 loadouts, but we'll see what happens.
Oh man. But I mean, so far 5, it hasn't felt that bad. I mean, races used to last 4 hours back in the day with 4 loadouts only. So I mean, we're still at under 3 hours starting our 5th loadout right now. That's not so bad.
Yeah. People are pretty fast at this game now. They're pretty good at Risk of Rain too.
Can you believe it?
I can't. But we're on False Sun.
Yeah.
What
And we're doing the
what do
house
you think about
shrine
this
right now.
false Sun loadout? What do you like this guy? You like this False Sun guy?
I think this is personally my favorite loadout when I play him. I think it's really fun. I love the spikes. I think the stakes are good, the big ones, but I think
Mhm.
the spikes have a lot more natural synergies, especially when it comes to laser burst as well. You get so many of them back, and you can shoot so many of them so quick that you're just naturally getting all these procs. And especially when we think about Luminous Shot, False Sun's natural like Giga synergy item, you
Yeah.
get that leveled up way faster with spikes than stakes. So that's kind of my opinion on it.
Yeah, and that's the item. That's what everybody's going to be looking
The
for.
item.
There's if that item exists on this seed, there's going to be two parts of this run, which is before you find the Luminous Shot and after you find the Luminous Shot. And after is you going to Mithrix and killing him.
Yep.
Because there is a
Immediately.
built-in pillar skip on this build, which everybody always does cleanly every time and never messes up.
True.
And it's just a strong survivor in general.
Yeah.
We kind of I'd be surprised if everybody wasn't under sub 30 on this one, at least real time.
So I have a question. If you knew how good Luminous Shot was, let's just say theoretically you did, and you were stage 1 in this right now, do you think you would play the House in Shrine to at least level 2 to try to guarantee it, or try to get a better chance of getting it? Or would you say, I just want to leave still?
No. So personally, I wouldn't think about that because I'm not that good at the game. I would probably forget Luminous Shot exists, and then it would come up halfway through, and I'd be like, "Dang, this item's pretty good."
Yeah.
But on a more like theoretical level, I don't think it's worth the time investment. I think this is a run where you just want to be playing fast, and you kind
And
of have
then
to
if
assume
it
that
shows
item
up.
isn't coming up. Yeah. Because if you're spending extra time looking for that item, and then it never comes up, everybody else is on Mithrix and you're still on stage 5. And this isn't a loadout where you can really do that, I think.
No, that's fair. I was just curious. I mean, it
Yeah.
also depends on how much money you can earn. I think the biggest thing is you just can't really earn money fast enough to make that green shrine go super, super quick stage 1 unless something like crazy happens. Like maybe if pennies drops or something, which, speaking of pennies, Ready does have right now, actually. I don't think anyone else has that. I think that's a Ready exclusive. So
Yeah, and we saw earlier in the day he was taking advantage of pennies. I forget. I think that might have been on the NG.
It
or
was
the
a
railgunner.
stage 3 railgunner, I believe.
But he really farmed him up and got some extra loot. And on a loadout like this, where you're like really in the thick of it, using your melee attacks, penny stacks up just naturally. So he'll get a lot out of it. We do see a Queen's Gland out of this second teleport, so everybody will get a little BG friend to accompany them to Mithrix.
Accompany them to their road to grand finals, truly.
Their road to grand finals, man. This is exciting.
This is exciting.
It's crazy because like we've been talking about doing something like this for like 2 years. Like we've had like meetings and long discussions and like debates. Like so many people have put so much work into an event like this happening. So it's really cool to be here. And all these racers have put years of practice at this point now to be playing for these prizes, and really just like even more than like winning a few $100, like being able to say like, yeah, I'm the only person that ever won seasons, because whoever wins will be the only one, which is really, really exciting.
The prestige, the accomplishments, dude. I'm sure we'll get him a virtual trophy as well.
Yeah. I mean, money is fleeting, but first place, that lasts forever. They'll be telling their kids about this one day.
Yeah, their grandkids even. And speaking of money, we do have I think it's a prize pool up to $1,050 currently at the moment. Yeah. It's going to be split between the contestants of the grand final coming next week. 2 of these players are going to be in the grand final, and you can contribute to the prize pool if you wish. Download the stream or anything like that. I'm not going to talk about it too much. It's not that big of a deal to us, but it would be pretty cool if we saw them kind of earn something for all of their years of practicing. But either way,
Yeah, totally.
we're up to a huge chunk of change already, which has vastly exceeded our expectations. So
yeah,
very cool.
So something to remember is like Sneck can like ruin somebody's day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like Sneck can get second place over somebody when they needed second place and they end up with third, and that's it for them. And I kind of wondered going into this loadout, like, is he just gonna kind of phone it in and let it be a battle between the other three? But that's not happening right now.
No,
He's
he's
playing his
gaming.
best. Yeah, he's like, no, I'm not gonna go out and just like let them not beat me to get into this finals.
By the way, we have a Clover on Tyler. I don't know how much that's going to be impactful here. It does only have one bleed for it. But, I mean, there is an ATG somewhere. I mean, Sneck has one. I think that might be a TP, actually. So, that would be really good.
I think it is. Yeah, it's going to be great damage. There is a Void Band as well that we've seen racers up top find. Pretty solid item on a build like this. Keeps Mithrix in place. Gets a little bit of extra AoE damage. Can't hate on it. And we got another Pearl. Wow.
Damn. Snecky put in chat at bingo. Got the Pearl achievement, Pog.
and most importantly, out of the gamer chest, Sneck finds a luminous shot, and it's like kind of deep in there.
Crazy.
This is going to be the adaptive chest that decides this run. This could be an adaptive chest that decides if people are going to finals. If they hit this correctly and get the luminous shot, you have a good run.
It's
if
crazy
not,
that you're right.
Might just be it. Like, this is very exciting. So this is what we need to watch: is does everybody save the money for the adaptive chest, and then does everybody play it correctly?
And you can't get more of a skill check than an adaptive chest, right? It's one thing to be like, oh, I didn't see the large chest, but the adaptive chest is in the middle of the map, and Tyler dies. He has Shrine of Shaping.
Brutal.
Never mind.
Oh,
yeah,
that's not brutal.
Yeah, it was whatever.
Oh,
anyway, you can't get more of a skill check than an adaptive chest, right? That like if someone plays that well and they win, they fucking deserved it. So I mean, Sneck already like halfway through stage 4 TP. Just seeing it go through. Confused getting a large chest behind TP right now, getting a shuriken. That's not the adaptive chest though. Really don't know if we'll have money for it. I don't know if we will. Getting the pearl though, which is good on False Sun.
Oh no, he
gets a
opens
regular chest.
He's not gonna get it.
Oh no.
Okay, so we place Confuse in one box, which is the box of people that don't have a luminous shot. Now we just need to see, are Tyler and Ruddy going to find it? I mean, Ruddy's got a lot of money. He got those pennies earlier.
Yeah.
So that means money's not going to be an issue for him here.
Like you said, it is kind of deep in there though. So maybe someone just picks up something before that. Someone's just like, hey, like, I don't know, let's just get this or that, you know?
Yeah.
Confuse also scrapping beads on False Sun. And that in combination with getting the pearl, I mean, we already have a double special on Confused in terms of growth scaling, which is really good. No one else has that right now.
Yeah.
Very fantastic.
Yeah, and that's a good reminder that the pearl's like a good False Sun item.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot about that.
Actually sick. It's crazy.
Okay, Ruddy's making his way towards this part of the stage.
He's not going for it though. He's leaving.
He misses it?
Does not have it. Yep.
The question is,
Tyler doesn't get it either. The only one who has it is our wild card of the day, Sneck, right? Man, Sneck's gonna ruin someone's day, maybe.
Well, the reality is Sneck's gonna get first place on this run. Like, let's be realistic here. Sneck's on stage 5 with Luminous Shot. He might even be able to like +5 and still win with how much damage he has and how fast he's going, which is gonna make it a little bit of an honest race between these other three who can win without a luminous shot, who can keep their
win without bonus points.
Sun.
You know, like who's not gonna get first and just get the regular point, and then maybe that's the big thing, right? Like normally in the last couple loadouts, right, it was like, okay, between first and third, who gets what. But now if you get third between the each, maybe you get 0 points, and because you got fourth on the day. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
crazy. They
I
gotta be a little
do
bit careful
love the
here.
timeline where Sneck gets last place 4 loadouts in a row and then like crushes the last loadout.
I hope he gets like
It's kind of sick.
double bonus points or something
Oh, yeah.
crazy, just like absolutely. I mean, and it kind of speaks for like the rest of the day too. Like, obviously, Sneck is an amazing player. He didn't show his best today, which is a shame
No.
because his best could have swept. Like could have.
Yeah. I mean, I think people thought he was a contender to win the entire season for sure.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Megabonk came out, and
Yeah.
that really messed things up for him. But it is what it is.
All those mechanics just turned to dust, man.
Yeah, he forgot how to aim.
Now, if we had
Well,
some
Confused
menus we
is-
could pick 3 out of, he'd be crushing it.
Yeah. He's been killing it at Tri Shops, and
True.
the Halcyon Shrine's great for him. Like, well, Confused is ahead right now, picking up an Ocular HUD on stage 5. This puts him in a really good spot. Like I said earlier, if Confused finishes relative to Tyler or Ruddy in first or second, he wins today. That's all he needs.
Yeah. It's more about who is going forward. Is it Ruddy or is it Tyler? That's kind of my big question. I mean, obviously Confused can get in third and not get to finals, but I'm not really thinking of that right now. I'm kind of thinking I'm pretty sure Tyler or Ruddy is going to be one of the few that's going to get chopped here. So I don't know. Yeah, oh my god! Oh my god, never mind. Tyler gets a recycler and re-rolls the equipment into a vase. See, now
that's insane.
That is a big fucking lead item. Meanwhile,
dude, that's like such a Tyler moment. Like only him that would happen to.
Meanwhile, Confused and Ruddy, they don't really have anything unique to their run to push them forward. I mean, Confused does have the extra growth from Prayer Beads, but so does Tyler at this point.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very interesting. I think it kind of depends between the 3 of them, or between Confused and Ruddy now, who does the skip better. And we know last time Confused lost because he couldn't do this skip. So I hope he practiced, and I hope it didn't scar him enough, because he's Sneck doing it right now on the moon. Ooh, gonna have to redo this one. Oh, or not. Maybe it's a good enough spot for it. Man. All right.
And the thing is, like, you might be thinking, like, okay, why does the vase matter? They have the skip. Look at Sneck's screen right now. The skip exists. It is not as fast as vasing up to the arena. The vase is going to save them at least a minute, and potentially even more.
More easily. Because
this is huge.
You have to walk over to Mass. You have to do the skip, which takes like 30 to 40 seconds or something.
Yep.
And then you have to walk back to the ship when you're done with Mithrix. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Sneck does make it up though. Very good job on that. First try. And we'll see how fast Sneck does this fight. He does have Ocular HUD with the luminous shots, so
yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. It could be sub 20.
What time are we at right now? 15? Maybe.
I'm gonna say sub 20. Yeah, it's gonna be sub 20.
And then look at this already. Check this out.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, here's the thing though. Confuse is on the moon. Tyler is on the moon. Ruddy playing a little bit more cautiously. Is this a recycler here? Nope, that's an FMP.
No, it was like way back in the Tri Shop, I think. But what is this? It's just a Wungus. Damn. Ruddy needs something. Maybe this is a luminous shot, perhaps. No, it's a gas. I mean, he does have FMP. Maybe the gas is like helping him out. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's gonna need something though. Tyler's up into the fight already. Confused is not even out of the tunnel yet. So, oh man. Oh, but Ruddy finds a hard light afterburner. I wonder if that'll actually help him. Maybe he can get up the tree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Confused did find that as well a few minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't even see it, honestly. I think they're just going to stick to what they know, though. Just do the mask. It looks like Confused is going for it right now. Doesn't want to take too much damage from this Wisp. I don't think it'll matter. Not taking Curse.
But Tyler's already in the fight.
Oh, dude. This is...
Let's see how his damage is
crazy.
Here. Does have those crowbars helping out a little bit at the start. And let's not forget, Tyler has the Clover with that ATG, so getting some extra procs off of that. All right, Confuse is in position, waiting to go up.
Okay, did get the spot. That's very good. Tyler halfway through phase 1, though. Ruddy on the moon now. Snack halfway through phase 3, more than halfway through phase 3. Only a third left. Gonna go into phase 4 in only a few seconds here. I mean, Luminous shot, right? Check this out. Look at that. Like, nope, good done. Got an ATG off of Luminous shot proc. Easy. Confuse going up right now.
Using all of his spikes, he should be close enough.
Is close enough.
He gets the skip first try. That's some big character development we see there from Confused.
I will say,
but Tyler, on the other hand, is already onto phase 2, a whole phase ahead of Confused.
I will say, though, Confused does have a little bit of extra like defense and mobility with the Afterburner, and the double transmitter can kind of be more aggressive here. It also does have the Ocular HUD, which Tyler doesn't have. So is that vase enough to save the amount of time it takes to get down Mithrix? I don't know. Sneck blasting off to the ship, done with the fights. Yeah, it is a sub 20. It's going to be sub 19.
Sub 19.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, is Ruddy's struggling to get into position right now. And to be very clear, if Tyler gets second, Confused gets third, and Ruddy gets fourth, I think it's Confused and Tyler that move on. And Ruddy gets just pushed to the side, and he gets chopped. Ruddy needs to get the skip. He needs to get it now.
To be clear, I think Ruddy was practicing the other skip earlier today. I don't know how comfortable he is with this version. Maybe him going for this one was kind of the risk, but he is not getting it. He's shaking his head. He knows he's wasting time. I mean, honestly, though, even if he had hit it first try, I still think he's behind the others. That's the other thing, too.
Yeah, I don't think he has a way to catch up. So the only thing Ruddy can do right now, assuming that the others are finishing, is have Confused finish ahead of Tyler. Because if Confused finishes ahead of Tyler, we'll have a tiebreaker in between Tyler and Ruddy. But if Tyler finishes first here, second, I should say, that's going to be his day.
Man, this is crazy. Snack is done, by the way.
Is finished.
Let's
I'll pull him in. He probably won't be the focus of attention for the next couple minutes, though.
No.
Snack, you did get first place. Great job. Right now, we are in a very tight situation where Confused and Tyler are battling to see who's going to take second. And Tyler did just finish.
Tyler is basically done. Almost got hit by the enemy BG there. Actually has to be a little bit careful. Imagine dying to BG, man.
Oh, that'd be brutal. But I think Tyler's done exactly what he needed. Re-rolling to get the vase, getting up to the arena faster, finishing ahead of Confused. That might be sending him right to the finals. And as long as Confused finishes this fight without a +5, I think we might know exactly who's going to finals here, Race.
I think so too. I think Ruddy is doing pillars right now, man.
What?
He might be doing pillars for the last time.
For the last time ever.
Okay, well, not ever. Like, we're gonna keep Risk of Resources after the.
We're not keeping
after the season. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's happening to me?
Sorry, man. You did really good this loadout, so we're gonna keep you. That was really high.
Confused. Actually,
you were the only one that got the Luminous. Everybody else missed it.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be this big thing of like, out of the other three, who got it, who did it, and then just all of them missed it. Like,
Confused was trying to go for a clip out of the arena there and did not get it. Ended up kind of wasting a little bit of time. If that had mattered, that would have been tragic. Fortunately, don't think it did. But oh man.
Well, it looks like we know what's happening here. Don't +5 here. Okay, he's good. That is about host.
Imagine you do +5 on the ship right here, and it costs you into the grand finals and the prize pool.
Oh. Confused, typing holy. Tyler off on the ship. Let's grab Tyler and give him the good news.
Give him some good news.
Hey, Tyler,
Hey, Goji.
you're going to finals.
Oh,
Good job.
thank-
You got second.
I could feel like the
I pray I
pressure
did the
off
math
your
correctly.
shoulders.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Okay, very good.
man.
Very good.
I didn't think I'd get it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
GG.
really nice play with the recycle at the end there. You're the only one that got the vase.
Fucking huge.
You're also
man.
the only one with the clover. So yeah, you really clutched up. Great stuff. Congrats.
Found the
Nice.
stuff.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job on first place, Nick.
Yeah, Snack showed up. Snack
Mhm.
found the luminous.
Yep.
Nobody else found it. Well, we have one more person to congratulate. I will grab him. Oh, confused.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't
You're going
sound
to
so
finals.
panicked. Jesus. No, I mean,
Oh my god.
good shit, man.
Oh,
Very good job.
Congrats.
We did it confused.
we did
You
it.
and, you and Tyler beat the Cub and Snack and going on. I
I'm
think,
gonna go give Reddy the bad news.
yeah, I think Ruddy would want to not play this loadout. I think
Yeah.
that's what he would say. He said to me before we started today, look at my face and tell me, like, and determine if I should be pulled out. And I'm looking at his face and we should pull him out.
All right. Reddy says he does want to play it through.
Okay. Hello, Ruddy.
Hey, Reddy.
Hello.
Playing it out anyway. Respectful.
Yeah.
I will say, Ruddy, it didn't really matter that you missed the skip. You
Yeah.
were a little bit behind anyway, so like if you were like beating yourself up on the just the skip knowledge there or something, don't.
I don't care about this survivor. It's okay.
All right, fair enough. I will say for everyone who is not Sneck, there was a nice luminous shot in the adaptive chest on stage 3, so that was kind of
Oh, yeah.
the big thing that kind of propelled his
All
run
three of you
so
guys
fast.
missed it.
Yeah.
Guys, come on,
That's
just click
fun.
the E button.
Also, Tyler got a recycler, re-rolled into a vase, and there you go.
So that's how I
Sick guy
came
doing that.
third here.
Yeah.
This makes sense now. No, I understand. Everyone's just better at the game than me.
You know, it was really interesting. I was watching Tyler scrim just a few days ago, and Faku was in there. And Tyler, you were on stage 5, and there was a try shot at the recycler, and you had left without getting it. And Faku was like, "What are you doing?" And you were like, "Oh shit, I could have re-rolled to try to get a vase." And I think that might have stuck with you just enough for today to have it happen and actually get you the win forward. So it's cool to
Yeah,
see it
that's
kind of
exactly
like
what I was thinking.
full circle there a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me make Ruddy full screen. Let's watch his incredible run. Yeah.
Incredible. Also, does this stash
So
not
mad.
give like iframes or?
It does.
I've been hit during it so many times.
Interesting. I was so mad that my
Oh.
clip on the with highlight didn't work.
That's a good end.
Well, there we go.
All right. So at the end of the day, amazing semifinals, by the way, guys. I mean, all the way
Yeah,
through.
so
It was so intense at the end, like stage 5 of this run. It was just back-to-back things happening. We had no idea who it was going in favor for, and then it just worked out the way it did. Obviously, thank you guys for playing the 5 loadout semifinals today. Congrats to everyone who played, but especially to Confuse and Tyler. You guys definitely earned that shit. So we'll
Yeah.
see you guys next week for the grand finals to face off against Big D and Faku. All right. Reminder, as long as you're in the finals, you are getting a bit of the prize pool. So congratulations. You got something.
Yeah, I think at minimum, you guys are all
Let's
getting
go.
$100. So
Yeah.
good stuff.
There you go. It's like $105 or something minimum at the moment. So very super awesome stuff. I know it was tense. How did the 5 loadouts feel overall?
Too
Tired?
little.
Too little.
I think we should have one less.
I got 3 more in the
4? I
bag.
was good. I was locked in.
Yeah, not biased at all. Already is like, maybe one less. But very good job. Next week, very excited. Let me just pull up the bracket for you guys just to show you exactly where we're at right now. So everyone knows.
I mean, surely we don't have scheduling issues next weekend, right?
Surely we don't.
That would,
and it
that
just
would
works.
never happen.
That's never happened. All right. So we got all the way from pools, was confused, right? The Klowski host went to semifinals with Sneck, Tyler, confused and ready. And grand final, we're gonna have Big D, Tyler, Faku, and confused. And it's been a long journey, confused. You climbed through everything to get here, by the way. That was crazy.
Fourth out of bracket. I barely qualified.
Yeah. You had some tough times in pools.
Switched playstyles like throughout from like pools to quarters. I entirely swapped playstyles. I didn't even practice. I just like, yep, this probably works. I don't even know how I'm still here.
Very good job. Definitely earning your spots. So in the meantime, if you guys want to know when the next race is going to be, our grand final, join the Discord. That's going to be. Oh, I posted in chat too early. Join the Discord. That's going to be when you're going to find out when the next race is going to be, etc. You can also check out YouTube. We have some edited races on there. If you want to catch up on maybe some of the happenings of the season so far and you want to see it in edited kind of format. And you can definitely apply to be a racer or anything like that, especially coming up on DLC 3 soon, right? It's not so far away at this point, everybody. So we're gonna have some cool DLC 3 races when that happens. So you can apply at riskofresources.com/apply if you want to help up with the team as we try to adapt to DLC 3 stuff or anything like that. But at the end of the day, thanks for watching. We appreciate it, and we're very, very excited to go to grand final. So thanks for playing, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.